to a different channel, and then he knows.
No,
back.
Bud's back.
Bud's here.
I said he's back. Okay, guys. Chill out.
Fantasy rounds.
there.
Fantasy rounds. There we go.
You guys excited?
That's the name.
I'm excited.
I'm very
I'm
sleepy. I don't know why.
Humper
I have plenty
dumper.
of sleep.
It
Clearly my brain's
took
broken.
me by surprise.
If you guys don't know what this is Defense for Darkness from Halo 3 ODST, one of the best soundtracks in gaming history.
Not
Alright.
wrong.
Gonna be
So-
skipped here in a minute because we're
So
gonna play
I'm muting the
fantasy
music bot. You guys, I guess, can listen to what you want. I'm gonna put some. I can use the second music bot
Hello?
for ambient. Yep, we can hear you,
Hi,
Bud.
who's
Can you hear us?
Wait, Bud.
Okay.
Do you
Did
want to
you-
be in this
What happened?
channel? Are
Yeah,
you
well,
moving out,
he's
or is someone
yeah,
else
he's
moving
playing with us.
out?
So
Who's moving him out
all
then?
right, so Rex, I need some ambient
fairy
some-
tale fantasy music.
something copyright
Tasty.
free and
Oh.
Copyright free.
and wispy
I wish I could
sounding. Okay.
Wispy sounding.
Yes, wispy. It must be wispy.
Okay. Just have me going like this for an hour.
Wait, I have a song.
No.
I have the perfect song.
No.
I'll grab it.
We'll turn him
Please
down for now.
don't.
All right, here we go.
Just no.
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 Must.
I think
Get
he's misinterpreting
musics.
wispy.
What?
Okay.
Go.
All right. Here we go.
How do I make the bot make
I'm
music?
gonna unmute
Ladies and
both of the
gentlemen.
bots.
You should go listen to both of them at the same time.
Now let me also go open up Spotify.
Ooh, I like this.
Yes,
This is a
I am the
good
first one
All
there.
right.
Haha.
Today,
Wait, my music, Rex, or your
today we are playing Dungeons and Dragons,
music.
Satan's game in Fantasy Grounds. Tonight's title for the episode is The Trial of Swines.
Spines?
Swines!
So-
Fine.
Spines!
Are you guys
Is that
ready
Echo?
for the
So
Trial
are
of
we just getting
Swines?
another dungeon?
Fine.
Can someone ping Troa and Cass and let them know they should be in the channel?
On it.
At 420, Troa always gets a little bit over the top, so he's always surprised when the game is starting, regardless of the number of notifications you send him.
And then who else needs to be pinged?
Update event.
Uh,
Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia, because he's there, he's just not in the voice yet. Okay, so let's look at our party sheet. Right now I have Grace of House whatever. I can't, his name's way too long. All right, and we got Meredith Beer Bottom. What's your name?
Meredith Bearborn. God damn it.
I only see here, let me show you what I see.
That is
It's
not
why
how
is
you
it
spell
spelled
fantasy.
Bearborn? Who the fuck
It's
changed
Beer
it?
Bottom.
That's not the name I gave her. Someone fucking changed it. I am super
And then we got Necron Deathfoe and Shell
Oh,
Quag
Paladin.
Quamage. And then we've got Taters, the veggie druid. Alright. And then Bud, you're here.
Can I join?
You could roll a
I
character.
don't even have D&D. I
Wait.
don't even
There
have
you go.
It's actually
God damn
if
it.
you are looking to play, I'll get you into the channel and you can start the process of getting the servant stuff. In the meantime, you can participate through the stream.
So does that mean that I get to talk and be helpful?
Yeah, you can play NPCs if we encounter them, but you'll folks on the stream are going to be able to use Gandy bucks to do things if they want.
What are Gandy bucks? And like, what do I do? Like, if I'm playing Orbis and I'm in the middle of tanking, and then I see that I can get some Gandy bucks, what are Gandy bucks?
The Gandy bucks are a show currency for the Gandora Olap show, and it's a bartering system. So people barter between each other, and then they'll often negotiate with Gandy bucks to make me do things I don't want to do. But also you can use them to get into giveaways when we have a major giveaway. All right, let's see here. And they're used for the soundboard. You can make me wear a blindfold while I'm flying. Lots of options. All right, I've added you to the LFG for roleplay. Okay, so let me find. This is the combat tracker. Where are the characters? Okay, there's a bunch of extra characters. that aren't named. I'm gonna delete them. So if you chose not to name it, it's gone. I'm sorry. But I'm assuming they're extra things that we didn't need. Okay, so let's go ahead and
You said let's go in, and then you went quiet. Did something bad happen?
I am
Yeah, that's what I was.
I'm grabbing a picture of a pig robot for the
I'm
background.
thinking broccoli.
Everyone
Oh,
say
Get
skip.
me
Bud,
six.
Bud, where's
Get
your
me
pig?
six. Get me
Where's your
six.
pig?
Yeah,
Bud?
it's there's the pig robot is in role playing. There's
Okay,
been
can
a
you-
couple of posts of it.
All right, let's see here. We're going to role
We
playing.
should
Let's see
have
if I can find it.
probably pinned it.
Da, da,
I should've-
da, da, da,
It
da,
might have
Can I
been.
get a skip?
da, da, da.
No, it
Give
wasn't pinned.
to my
Watch
Lou,
the
my
pin.
darling.
Oh, here it is.
Dozo?
The piggy.
Peggy.
Piggy.
Yes.
Piggy.
Take me to the
Thank
picture.
you.
All right, let's see here, and then we'll go in here.
Bud, Peggy, and Rex floating out in space, just floating
And it's-
along.
And it's been like 2 weeks, so I feel like Piggy should have.
Dude,
He's a
we
robot pig.
starved.
Whatever
But
your
he-
answer to that is,
Starving.
it's not right.
We got no food.
Well,
How are we alive?
Okay, so yeah, we'll
I have
we'll
food.
get to the exact thing that you're trying
Oh, I
to
see.
trying to
I'm
talk
sorry.
about.
Robots don't eat.
But your choice to save this pig kind of forced me to include this in the game. Okay, so this entire campaign,
Was
this
fun
entire
by us.
the
Sorry.
entire trial of the Swine, okay, is for you, bud. Which is why I was like, you better fucking show up tonight.
oh, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Oh, there you go. I guess there will be no pig Zebo. All right, let's see here. The trial of the Swine. Let it begin. Let it begin. And Zeno, hello. Salute to you.
Salute to you. Hello, Zeno. Salute to you.
As you can see, I have Prime. Hold on a second.
Indeed. But
Thanks
by
for
the
all
way,
that,
thank you
Brian.
for subscribing. I know it took much effort, so
Oh,
appreciate you.
Meeseeks
I,
is
I'm very.
Zeno.
getting through that.
I
am
get
not
it now.
experienced.
Yeah. Oh, you've been like super in the dark this whole time.
I didn't know Meeseeks was also Zeno. Okay,
Oh.
hello.
I love you, bud. Let's see.
Well,
here.
this is the first time I've heard him in voice chat, so yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's
I've
his.
been in voice chat with you so many other times.
Yeah, but you were Meeseeks.
Yeah.
He had no way of
Yeah,
knowing.
I'm not
I mean,
Meeseeks.
your like methodology is purposely to fuck with people, so you can't be offended when people are confused. Okay, I'm okay with you being weird, but you know, if people are confused, that's just how it is.
And are
Well,
you saying,
I
you saying
mean-
that he is weird, Gandhi?
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell him that he like that doesn't work well with me in this time? I need a safe space, please.
Yeah, go ahead, find one.
Gandora. Andy, I
That's
do
fine.
not be appreciate. Andy, I don't appreciate being called Me 6. I am not Me 6. I go by Me 5.
Me 5. That'd be
I
fine.
was here before
Me
Me
5.
6.
Me 5 would probably actually be both less and more confusing for people.
Oh my god, that hurt so much.
Yeah, like I think that would be a good idea though. People giving you shit for being Meeseeks, and we're like, cool, I fixed it. This will be Me 5.
And now I can go into the Orbis Discord. I'm just like, hey, what's going on? And then Iris is just like, stop impersonating the bot. I'm like, what bot? I am
What
the
bot? I'm my own person.
I'm sorry, I'm Me5.
Yeah, I'm like, jeez. Talk about identity
Jeez,
crisis.
Oh god.
All right, come on.
Ah.
Come on, Twitter. Why? I need
What's wrong?
it to send me a stupid code.
Man, I want to talk about Star Citizen, but at the same time, I can't. I don't want to talk about.
Why can't you?
Because you're playing DnD. I don't want to break the immersion. The immersion.
Like, okay. Talk
feel
about
bad.
pigs,
Wait a minute.
pig-shaped
What the-
spaceships.
What the? Wait a minute. What the heck? Okay, guys.
What?
Okay. This level 7 has the world boss on. Okay, let me ask him. Hey, you, low level. G-Free, why do you have the preborn world boss as a pet? How do you get it?
What?
You don't know. You
He's
don't know
talking
why
to
you
somebody
have
in Orbis.
the world
Yeah,
boss
Oh,
as a pet.
is he an Orbis?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's,
Wait.
You don't know
Here,
why?
you're gonna have to mute while you're shouting at people who aren't in
Yeah.
channel. Just
Yep.
because
Because
Everyone's so confused.
that'll get really confusing when we actually start. Like as soon as I'm done with this tweet,
wait,
which is
yeah,
being a
you're gonna have to
bitch.
stop, dude.
Mm. Oh, I found it. I think. But he can. He seems
Oh,
like he
definitely
muted.
himself.
He's good. He's good. Truth or different verification. Send a text message. Send it to me.
Why
believe
is
in you,
Cassiopeia muted?
I don't know.
Cassiopeia.
Maybe he's listening in here.
Cassiopeia.
Cass might be overwhelmed right now. I think he was working on his character sheet.
Oh.
Come on. Can you tell Twitter to be better about its two-factor authentication? All right.
Okay.
Yo, Twitter, be better about your shit, Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
that
When it
better?
comes to two-factor authentication, you're failing miserably. We need you to step up your game. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, if you could,
Yours is
if you could go ahead and do that.
mine.
All right, so we got
Like, get
Grog
your shit
Jenkins, we got
together.
Necron Deathforge is already in the party. Okay, let's see here, and then we've got where's Unique and Pugtato?
No idea.
Who?
Oh, Unique and yeah. You want me to text him?
Yeah, message
text them.
those guys. All right, Stevert's gone. Goodbye, Stevert.
I got my answer and it's very interesting. Do you guys want to hear it or no?
Go ahead. Super Benson.
Okay,
Goodbye.
so pretty much, he got the world boss. Hey, Candy, you remember the tree? No, not the tree. The plant thing, the vine, the Venus flytrap from Old Orbis in the jungle as a world boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he got that from leveling up in a crate.
What is this?
I'm like, what?
Oh, that's weird.
Right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
That
cool.
just sounds like a regular bug. All right, I'm deleting Malachi Trinian.
How do you get that as a regular bug? Like, is it following him around as a pet?
Yeah, it's like an actual pet,
Swines.
and when he pets it, it roars and bites. I want it.
Ugh.
That's honestly my second favorite
'Kay.
boss. My favorite was the worm.
Let's
Good.
see
That
here.
was my first
So-
experience with the Super Friends. Was Gandora yelling at everybody, killing the worm.
Yep. That's basically that game in a nutshell.
Same.
So Iris told me to change my name, so now it's someone extra special.
I just missed the fucking bus.
Like
You
an
missed the
actual
bus?
bus?
The bus that's on Art Corp. I missed the tram.
Yeah, well
That's 30
now,
seconds.
now you
Bus
get
I
Takes
saw
it to
your
school.
betrayal, Gandhi. I'm
What?
disappointed in you.
What did
How
I...
could you be a broccoli lover?
Wait, you don't be reading all my tweets to other people. That's an invasion of my public privacy.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about your fucking privacy.
That's my public privacy.
Shy,
Alright.
Unique's probably gonna get on, but Shy Girl's at work until 10.
Okay, so I will
Hey, Gandhi.
put Unique's character in the party sheet for now. Okay. All right, guys, we are ready. We're ready. Okay.
Meredith is currently
Things
not
are
being
starting.
functioning right now because
Gandora.
That's me.
Rex needs to die.
How do I okay? How do I find out what I'm doing on my test of friendliness? If you know, how am I doing?
That's the test of friendliness has only just begun, and
It
I'm
doesn't
not
exactly work
I'm
like
not
that.
the one who decides how you're doing on it. So
Taters.
There are mysterious forces at work here, son.
Oh, I want
Is
cake.
Taters here?
Wait, why is
What?
Meredith being rolled?
Taters is okay.
I'm just doing a long rest because you guys never got a long rest from the last gloriousness.
It's because we've been
Okay,
too busy
Meredith
dying.
Is Meredith? I don't think Meredith is in play. This is she in play? This.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she?
Someone named Troa said that
Shit,
she's
I
coming.
hate running 2 characters at once.
No, you don't have to run 2 characters. Which fucking one do you want?
I was gonna do Rex today, cause.
So you don't like the
'Cause-
paladin?
No, I love the paladin, but I thought we were gonna, try to kill Rex off as soon as possible.
No, just play the character you like.
You don't have to kill
Trust me, it won't matter.
Boo.
You'll know.
Make your
in
character
just a
go
minute.
off on a magical journey into space.
All right, so
I
so
do.
it'll all make sense shortly. Welcome. All right,
Okay.
so
There you go. I like Meredith better, so.
there you go. Yeah, just play with the character you like.
I like Meredith. Meredith has the dodging like a champ. Fucking.
Yeah, she really
and
does
a pair
dodge like a
and
champ.
a set of
Okay.
fucking.
She's very good at
bagpipes.
running away from the plot. It's
All
like
right,
a superpower.
so who wants to go ahead and do the recap of what happened last time? Troa, do you have a pretty
Me.
good memory of it?
I mean, yeah, I wrote the module. Do you want me to be the one to recap it, or does someone else want to give their experience of what happened?
I do.
Shit went down, son.
I don't think you were there, Meeseeks.
Oh, I'm always there.
Okay, so just go ahead and give us a quick summary from the perspective of your character, Troa. The
Aw.
self-flatulating.
From
that
Necron the
character's
dwarf.
Yeah. I want
Alright,
I
hold
want to
on.
hear Necron's perspective of last episode.
All right, but it's gonna be his inner voice, not the crazy glitchy voice you were giving him.
Oh, don't be a dick.
That's right. Hey man, I put a lot of. Anyway,
He put a lot of work into that character for me to fuck it all up. Go on.
that's okay. Those idiots showed up inside the computer after they got themselves killed. The AI that runs this disgusting place made a stupid game for those idiots to play while they waited for their pathetic, undeserving bodies to be reformed by the core. They fought monsters, failed puzzles, and murdered themselves in a trap like idiots. Although I was one of those idiots. But it was fun committing those murders.
I didn't do it. In the background, I didn't.
We met a woman, beautiful woman with snakes for hair. Lovely creature, likes killing people and turning them to stone. Bit of a waste, if you ask me. And then there was the dragon. I think he was a little retarded. And then it was now. The ship was done with us, and I am done with my prison.
Okay.
Now, Swid is gone. He's dissolved into mystery.
I like Troa's voice for him better than Gandora's.
Well, yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, it was his character, so whatever. All right,
You
so
guys remember,
Try.
he hates you, but he also hates himself, so don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. He just hates a lot of shit.
He,
All
he
right.
hates every...
Hey, Gandora, have
That's
you
me.
seen Cassiopeia's message? Posting it everywhere. Although he's not speaking in the channel when he's
Is
here.
he in the channel? That's fine.
Yes, he's here.
He and I was PMing him about his rewards for last game. If anyone hasn't, the reward was one item worth, I believe, 1,800 gold unless you received the bonus.
1,800 gold?
1,800 gold. You get
Or-
one item.
It's fucking
That's
huge.
basically it. No, it's just for one item. It's a +1 or +2 item, which is average for a character of level 5.
Okay, whatever.
This is about how much gold they would have gotten if they had been adventuring all of these sessions so far, and getting standard golds.
Speaking of being level 5, I have 2 problems. First is my character is still level 4 for some weird reason, and the second
You
is
can
that
level
I'm
him up.
told I should have picked some kind of specialty by now, but no one told me I could do that or how to do that. So I
When
have
you
no
drag
clue.
it over, it'll ask if you're gonna pick a specialty.
Oh, right. I have
Drag
to
one
be
over.
in
How do I do
fantasy
this?
rounds.
So I think I've been muted this entire time.
First time
Yeah,
I level
you
up
have
to
been.
5.
Yes.
Alright,
No
your
one's heard
halberd is-
anything you've said.
Your halberd is charisma based now.
Wonderful. And for my special items, can I grab a javelin of lightning or a couple of them with my
One
my like
item.
1800 imaginary gold?
You can only get one item.
All right, so you guys can work that out, but what's happening next? Basically, is going to happen. So yeah.
Lunar, what you do is when you have your character sheet open in main, click your class and level, click the class that you are, and what you're gonna want to do is.
So if you're looking on the stream, you can see me right now. I opened
don't
up
have
your
screen.
class and level, and
Okay.
I'm gonna drag the eye over next to fighter on top of fighter again, and it'll level you up.
Okay. Waiting for magic.
You're gonna want to be the one who wants to do it because it'll ask
Oh.
you a series of questions related to your level. So if you
Oh.
if you're on your character sheet and you click the little magnifying glass next to fighter, you just did it. You're good.
Okay, guys,
Okay, how do
my
I
time to go because
pick
I'm
its
tired.
specialty or whatever?
I mean, if it asked you, then it asked you.
I'm level 5 and it's never asked me this question.
Okay.
And it
Yeah.
should have, I'm told.
Then what's
Yeah,
your
I think-
specialty?
I think somebody else was leveling me up. I didn't level myself up, and so I never got the prompts to do the things for my character.
There wasn't a prompt at that level. So if there was a prompt, I wouldn't have done the level for you.
It
The
says extra
automatic
attack
levels.
added.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
that's-
means though.
So that means that you get an extra attack option during your attack phase.
Cassiopeia, lightning javelin's 1,500 gold for one. So yes, that would be within reason.
Okay, can you look up when
Okay, one it
fighter
is.
picks a specialty?
Yes, you can look up when fighter picks a specialty.
How?
On Google.
So that question
People
is
tell
level
me it should
3.
have happened already, so that can't be right.
Okay, well, there's the book in here. If you go to the library, if you go to the D&D Player's Handbook, go to Classes, go to Fighter, then you open it up, then there's all of the information on it here, okay? So,
There's like 5 fighters. Are they all the same?
yeah, just pick the fighter. I only see one fighter. You make sure you're opening up
Yeah, I
the
should have
D&D
had
Player's
martial
Handbook.
archetype at level 3. See?
Okay.
You see it, yes?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so how do I fix this?
All right, at 3rd level, you choose an archetype that you strive to emulate in your combat style. As technique, choose champion, battle master, eldritch knight, all detailed. At the end of the class description, the archetype you choose grants you features at 3rd level, and again at 7th, 10th, 15th, 18th. So you're just gonna go to your main piece here. It's at the end of it, and it's the martial archetype. And you can click on those and add them to
Say
yourself.
those.
Okay.
There's more than one?
Yeah, there's 3: champion, battle master, or eldritch knight.
Okay, you're not gonna believe me, but I'm looking. I scrolled all the way to the bottom, and I promise you the only thing displaying is the word champion.
You're on the wrong one.
Wrong what?
Just go to the D&D Player's Handbook. Maybe you picked your fighter class from the wrong book, and that's why
Oh.
it didn't ask. You might have picked from the simplified version.
It still should have selected a potential archetype then.
No, if
No.
there's only one archetype, it doesn't give you a choice. So if you
Okay,
pick,
how do I actually apply the archetype?
So if you did it based on the wrong thing, this is something for after tonight, right?
But what
We-
if this
we-
comes up? What if I need my skills?
This is something that should have been done before the game started. So
I-
we are now aware of it, but this is going to prevent everyone from being able to play if we do it right now.
That's fair.
So what we're going to have to do is like wipe your character down to level 1 and start it over with the right fighter version.
Having made this mistake before, it is easier to just recreate your character from scratch than it is to try to fix it once it's broken.
We don't even know that's what happened, though. We're just kind of assuming.
No, like, if you're not sure what's going on with your character and you already know what you want to do, just delete it and remake it. It's faster.
All right, I'm looking at your thing right now. No, it's. You should just be able to read it there. If you go to the fighter class and hit the little eye next to it on the main piece, it shows all 3 of them. So you've got the right class. So which one do you want? Champion, Battle Master, or Eldritch Knight? I need to start the game. So
Okay.
it doesn't
Once I
actually
find
matter.
Dragon
I
there.
promise you. It absolutely doesn't matter for tonight. So, and you can disagree with me all you want, but I'm the DM and I'm making the call. That's it.
I'm not-
We're gonna move.
do it,
We're
Andy.
moving forward. Okay, so
Bye, guys.
Get him, girl.
I'm tired.
good night, Meeseeks,
I'll be watching.
or whatever bot you are now.
No, I am me 5.
Me 5. All right.
All right, I will be watching it inside.
All right.
Bye.
So
So I'll be commenting.
computer,
Bye.
30-minute timer.
Oh, Bud died.
Okay, Bud,
I'm
Grace
still
of
here.
House Esterial, Meredith Bearborn, Necron Deathforge, Shell Quamagerator, Quama.
Mother.
All right, Taters and Mew all wake up in a field of flowing green grass. You can hear water off in the distance. The sky is pink and pretty, and there's clouds.
Mother, give me 5 more minutes and I roll over.
Okay,
That's how this is
Meredith.
going to be played.
Meredith goes back to sleep. All right,
5 more minutes.
and then
What the sun?
you guys hear a horrible, ear-piercing squeal of terror.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Get up.
and
What is that disgusting sound?
off in the distance, you see someone running away with a pigzebo, Shippapata baby, and it's squealing in terror.
So are we all together?
The dwarf points and laughs.
Like, am I not still in space? What's happening?
No, I just told you where you were.
Yeah.
You're in a field of grass. You just woke up. There's a squealing pigzebo shippopotamus baby. Shippapata baby. Ship a baby potamus? Yes. And
Okay, sorry.
I kind of question what the just raise my eyebrow at it what the hell? Oh.
If you guys remember, the ship before it exploded birthed a tiny pig baby that's been
No, I
growing
know.
slowly
Yeah,
inside.
but we're different
So-
people, so we don't.
That's a good point. Not all of us should remember that.
Yeah.
you do have a knowledge internally of that being related to the ship that you were in.
So
Like,
don't
we're
know
aware the
past
pig
life.
is needed to drive the ship.
You're aware that the ship that it is a ship because you've been given that knowledge.
So they just run off with our way off the planet.
Yeah, they just run off with your ship. You're all aware of that because you were just like the ship baby. You were birthed from the ship too. So
Okay.
you do
That
have
makes
that
the-
knowledge.
That makes
So
the
can
gazebo
I get up
hippopotamus
and run
pig
after him then?
our sibling.
If that's the case, and be like, "Hey, what you doing there, mate?" Fucking 80 different languages at once. What are
So-
you fucking doing?
I'll follow. Somebody might die during this adventure.
All right, so you shout in their direction, and then
Oi,
he's like,
what
"Ha
you
ha
fucking
ha ha!" You hear off in the distance, and then there's a
Give
puff
that
of smoke.
shit back.
There's a puff of smoke, and he disappears off in the distance. But there's a little puff of smoke up on a mountain that you can see.
Oh, bloody hell.
My character goes, pig friend!
I just sigh. Just sigh. Ignite sigh. And I turn back to the others and I'm like, alright, I guess that's a thing.
Is Bud not here?
No, I told you, Bud disappeared and I don't know where he went.
Oh no.
He died. I think he thought.
Oh, he said IRL stuff came up. All right.
Oh.
Oh, this was like largely for him, but we gotta make it good. Gotta make it good. All right, so. All right, so you guys gonna go try and investigate what's happening? I mean, they just stole your baby spaceship.
Guys, weren't you like all over that spaceship last game?
Well, Bud and Rex were, but I don't know what happened to them. They kind of just flew off.
Where are Bud and Rex?
So Bud had to go for IRL issues. Bud is definitely.
Well, I can pop Rex back in if you want me to.
Wait, so Rex left over that?
Rex is alive.
Rex.
That's why I was confused. Why am I playing two characters?
All right, so which one did you want to do? I mean, if you're not able to feel like you would be compelled to want to have your actual
the reason why is because
main
I
vehicle,
just implement both into both. So like, it
all right, that's fine.
into one character.
If you're not able to role play that one, then
Can I just
correction: Rex Blackthorn, Bud, Grace of House Estriel, Necron Deathforge, Shell, Komach, and Taters and Moo all woke up in a field of grass, and they heard and then I got your pig Zebo, and then smoke, poof. Oh no, what do you do?
My character yells "pig friend" and runs over to where the smoke happened and looks confused.
You people are the most annoying, insidious creatures I have ever met, and my god demands I spend every waking moment with you.
Just imagining he cracked the whip on his back
Yeah,
as he's saying that.
He doesn't need to. Being around this group is absolute torture for him. He hates every
I heard
second
you like
of it.
slap your knee or something like that, and I just
No, flagellation. It's where he takes off his
Yeah, I
shirt.
thought it sounded like
You did slap your knee IRL though. We heard it.
I feel like the armor he's wearing is one of those open back fucking.
Oh, it's like he's wearing assless
BDSM
chaps
armor.
just so that he
Yeah.
could feel the pain.
No, he takes off the armor for that. He's wearing half plate.
Half plate.
Like assless
It's missing the assless plate.
It's a type of armor.
Well, he hits his back, correct? Don't they have
Well, he
like
takes
the
off his
type
armor
of
for that.
armor where it's like front? No, they have like armor where it's like the front and then like the back is completely open. They have.
Oh, there's a hatch that he opens up when he needs to flagellate, and he can't take off his armor.
That sounds like he's gotta like
It sounds like a lot of work.
Like fucking Jesus.
It is. Well, the god he follows requires him to regularly hurt himself emotionally and
That's
physically.
right. What god do I fucking follow? Do I even?
What are
follow
your core
God?
tenets?
Traits, proficiencies.
What's your alignment?
Good, evil, lawful, chaotic.
I have no idea. I've never had to do that before.
Do you follow the law?
Well, yeah.
Or do you believe
I
in
try-
following
to the
your
best-
own? But do you believe in the law as a concept, or do you believe in following your own personal rules and ethics?
I believe following the law to a specific point. Like,
Alright,
if
and
it
do
just
you-
becomes stupid, then I just don't do it.
Do you believe in protecting human life, or do you believe in just, do no harm?
Well, to a certain extent. Again, if it's a fucking...
Just pick one.
It's true neutral.
Okay, so
Just
True
pick
that
neutral,
would
she's
make
done.
that would make your character lawful neutral. You believe in following the rules because it's the right thing to do, but you have no innate need to save people out of guilty conscience. You're lawful neutral.
So I can kill people without feeling
There you go.
bad.
There's the
Yay.
If they're breaking the law
or
and you
they're
feel
bad.
justified. Yeah, you have to believe they're bad. in order to kill them without remorse. If you kill someone and you don't know, you'll still feel guilty.
Yeah, of course. Are you kidding me?
If you kill someone and you know they're bad, that's fine. The lawful neutral
Yeah.
person, yeah.
But if I know they're bad, then fuck it. I'm gonna decapitate them. Smash him like this fucking bug on the ceiling like that's around.
I mean, then there's
That was
lawful
awful.
good. If you're lawful good, you could cut off someone's hand for stealing and justify it.
That's true.
No, I'm not that evil.
That's different.
Thank you.
All right,
I
man. So
think
are we
we
gonna
need
go
to
after the
myself.
ship, guys?
Okay,
So put down.
onward. Let us go
You're
onward
lawful neutral.
towards this pig.
Let us save this insufferable ship of yours.
Let's go.
All right,
I
so
feel like every time Necron talks, there's just spit dribbling out of his mouth.
Actually, his mouth smells extremely minty. And if you ask why, he has a little container that says kills germs. He sprays it in his mouth. Take that!
it
But yeah, he
such
does
a
spit when he
meme.
talks.
causes the
When you turn
germs
being
suffering.
a clean freak into
I feel
being
like-
a sadist.
You gotta stay 5 feet away from him or you're gonna get spit dribbled on you.
Oh god, this stuff tastes so terrible. Oh.
Okay, so you guys all going?
Mhm.
All right. So you guys walk through the tall grass, and
You're
you
supposed to be seeing a map, because I don't.
no you're not seeing a map
Okay,
right now.
alright,
I'm
I just want to
describing
make sure that my entire life wasn't a mess.
it. No worries. No.
Hey, just curious here, are we looking at a normal blue sky with just one sun, or is there like crazy crap going on up there?
No, there's pink sky, and the grass is mostly green. It seems like it's fairly recently been rainy season. You have a big river on your left hand side, and you're approaching a mountain ahead. And if you guys roll perception, I can give you more details.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Okay, so
Just gotta find my character sheet buried under all these windows.
So I get up
60.
and dust the armor, my brand new armor off. Thinking nice.
Yeah,
I got
basically,
new
yeah,
digs.
like that,
And-
like that.
I got sweet new digs, and then I realized I'm missing a couple items, but I got.
Did you say sweet new dicks?
Oh, negative
digs? New
No, but I like the
digs.
sound of that.
God fucking damn it!
Sweet new dicks. What? All right, here we go. Here's
Feeling Necron would enjoy it.
here's
like,
the pink
He
sky.
was trying on
The
different.
pink sky. Okay, good find there.
He's
All right,
Grumpy
so-
Bear. He enjoys being
Wait,
unhappy.
why is that
Shall-
Steven Universe's
Shell and
Doesn't happiness make him happy and not sad anymore?
Shell and Necron, you both see off in the distance, kind of the dissipating little smoke trail. It seems like it's at the base of the mountain, and you see a little bit of detail that might imply that there's a structure there. Grace of House Asterial, you see a butterfly. It's fucking beautiful.
I believe your
Okay.
creatures went off in that direction.
Can this guy stop spitting on me?
My character goes, weird magic house, and starts running in that direction with no regard for safety.
Actually,
Meredith?
Got a question for you, Joe?
Alright.
Yeah, what's up?
can I? Is it a completely open field, or are there like trees and stuff?
It's completely open. There's no trees.
If I focus and use my animate dead spell, can I sense any nearby corpses, even those of animals?
Sure.
Sweet. What do I get?
Nothing.
There's,
It's just I get one basic undead servant. I have to use like an existing corpse to make.
the only corpses that you can sense anywhere nearby are gophers and insects.
Cool. Okay.
Great.
Like hold on. Can I summon a zombie gopher?
Yes.
Oh, cool. All right.
Summon a humanoid-sized amalgamation of gopher corpses.
Oh, that would be sick.
Oh god, that's more Diablo.
I kind of go, wait, show.
So are you doing
Hold
that?
on, and I following.
Are you doing
Yeah.
that? All right. So
I'm using it to walk in front of us, so if anything's like really messed up there, it could like squeak really loud or something.
all right, sounds good. So from underneath the ground, about 5 feet in front of you, a pile of bones crawls out separately. Individual bones come out from the hole. They're just kind of like squeezing out of the dirt, and then they assemble themselves in front of you, and they rattle ominously.
Yes,
as they beg you for a command.
Gonna walk up and pat it on the head.
Sure.
Stay at least 5 meters in front of us and come back and scream if you see anything attacking.
Okay.
You smack it across the face.
It shakes
You love
its
pain.
bones vigorously, and then prances forward in front of you in ominous
If you
gopher-y way.
if you look like you're going to attack it, he would grab your hand and be like, "Direct your pain at me, not my
Oh, I'm saying
servant."
you should smack it instead of patting it. You should smack it. Like
No.
pleasure and pain is reversed for you.
So it's burrowed under the ground. By the way, you can't see it, but it's up ahead.
I like receiving
Wait, is there
pain,
an image?
not giving it.
What?
You should have it not your feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
That's a
all right, are you guys continuing to approach the structure ahead?
My
That's
character's
good for
running towards it
24
as fast as she can.
And I'm
All right,
trying
cool.
to catch up to her. Meredith is like,
All right.
hold on, wait, you can't. We should wait for the others. Like, I'm trying to like catch up to her. And I'm
All
like,
right. You want to use you want to roll
not physically fit.
your convincing skill.
Convincing skill.
My
Charisma?
persuasion.
Persuade. Would you like to
that's-
persuade the youngin?
Persuade. We should
Alright.
wait for the others.
Defend against the persuasion, child.
How do I do this? Save?
This would be it's a save. Hi.
Oh no.
You are very convinced that you should wait, but you don't necessarily feel more patient. You're just demonstrating the outward skill of patience. You don't have to like it.
My character responds as if a little kid near an amusement park with their parents saying, "No, don't you go anywhere." She's glancing frantically between Meredith and the thing she wants to run towards and looking really upset.
Taters, what
I
are you
catch
doing?
up to her and I just like I'm huffing and I'm like, okay, just wait, they'll catch up and then you can
I'm
go,
following.
okay?
Copy.
What magics?
Gotta wait. I know, you gotta wait.
Super spoopy smoke magics.
Yeah, but if you go alone, things attack you. Nobody can help you.
All right, Mew and Bud are along as well. Mew is obviously he is investigating the nature around him. This is one of the most beautiful places he's ever been, and he's fairly certain he's about to start a new religion. Okay, so Mew, he's the one who always rolls nature and religion.
Oh, okay.
The gnome.
Yes.
All right, so as you guys approach, you're all together now, and you go get to the base of the mountain, and you see a big stone door, and it looks heavy and stuff.
Is there anything on it, like any engravings?
It's got a symbol that's unfamiliar.
Can I do a religion check to see if I recognize it?
Sure.
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
Yeah, no, you're fairly certain that it is a symbol on a large, heavy door, and it may have significance, or it could be a picture of a type of pasta that native to this planet.
I'm gonna have the gopher run up and touch the symbol.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Mama.
The symbol is way high. Are you gonna throw it at it?
I'll like toss it up.
Splatter its meat against the wall.
There is no meat, it is a skeleton.
It's just a skeleton. All
I'll
right.
hold it on the palm of my hand and like toss it up into the air and then try to catch it. I want it to poke the symbol and then land in my hand.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
15.
Sure. All right, so you toss it up, it touches it, and it falls back into your hands. and it bristles its bones at you, indicating in Gopher, dead Gopher, that it doesn't know what the fuck you just did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to communicate with them on a very basic level.
Yeah,
I
I think
said
that's
just-
pretty basic.
I just tell it, good job.
It's like, okay, bristles happily like a little puppy.
I'm gonna just push it on the door. Should I make a strength check?
Sure.
11. Anyone
Okay.
helping me?
Do you guys want to help him, or are you just gonna watch Necron push
Sorry, what
futilely
happened?
against the door?
Oh,
All right, so
okay,
so
Come on.
Necron Deathforge
Just
is
gonna watch.
trying to open the door. Does anyone want to help him? It's not
My
moving
character has
too
a
much
really
right
high
now.
strength stat and also is excited about this door, so this is good enough.
Let's roll together.
Just let the smelly little man do it
Ooh,
himself.
you rolled a
She
20.
runs against it and slams with all of her strength, which is very sizable for her size.
All right, cool. The combined strength of Necron Deathforge and Shell moves the door open just enough that you guys can get in.
Yeah. The child is the strongest among you.
My grandma says I'm really tough.
You would make a lovely corpse child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has no idea what we're talking about.
Okay, so all right, so you guys get in, and is everyone going in?
Oh yeah.
I'm at the head of the pack behind the gopher and the small, smelly little man.
Okay.
Because I want to hurry up and get away from
I'm a
you people.
dwarf, not
Okay.
a man.
So we
A smelly little goblin that smells like death.
so you enter a room, and there's 4 pillars. They are red, yellow, green, and pink. And
Left to right or right to left?
that's left to right.
Okay.
All right, so red, yellow, green, and pink.
Are there any symbols on them?
Nope. They're almost like crystalline, and each of them looks like they have a pedestal on them.
Or anything on top of them, or is it just an empty pedestal?
There's empty pedestals.
Are they a flat color or are they glowing?
They're glow. Well, they're flat. Yeah, they're flat color right now.
Okay.
Is there
Gonna make
anything
that-
around the room that looks similar to those pillars?
Do a
I'm gonna make
perception
another
check.
religion check. There you go. 23 religion check. Anything?
Those are not religiously related. They look like they're
Oh, I got a fucking 3.
they look like they're magical.
My
Right,
character
so
looks around and
I
wonders
am
excitement.
absolutely positive these are not holy
Okay.
or unholy.
All right, so
Okay, so he said
Shell,
something about-
Shell rolled a natural 20. So Shell was putzing around, chasing her immortal kitten, and she came back with 4 colored stones that she found around the room. Just so happened that she found a red, a yellow, a green, and a pink stone.
Look what
Can I
Kitty
roll
found.
our-
He's a good cat.
Oh. Well, I wonder what we're
Anything about that?
supposed
Okay.
I roll Arcana to see if I can figure anything out about how they work.
All right. Was that your 3?
I'm-
Or are you gonna roll?
Oh, that was the perception that you
Oh,
asked.
perception. So you're still looking back outside at the butterfly that
Yeah,
you
basically.
missed.
I'm just gonna
So I'm
put
gonna-
the. Can I just take the stones and put them on the corresponding pedestals?
Mhm.
Yeah, he'll just do
I
it.
wanted to inspect
No
it before we
preamble.
do that.
No inspection. Like he doesn't even care.
Alright, fine. Whatever.
Okay.
There's
The
my
smelly
cat.
little man
do whatever he
Snatch
wants.
it out of my
As you
hands.
place them down on the stones, each one lights up. Each of the pedestals lights up, and then when you put the final one down, let me find here.
The pink one, I presume.
Yeah.
You will all
Pink
die.
I, the god of wine and cake, admit your swine that I did take. If the swine you wish to see, 7 trials there shall be. If the trials you do not take, a meal of time my son will make. Oh, and don't forget the cake.
Are you kidding?
Necron
Would be
goes,
magic talking cake.
hey, for the record, that thing is not a god. It's magical.
Aren't all gods magical in some way, you smelly little man?
A vessel of a deity would radiate with its holy power. This thing
What your
is
stench
powerless.
is? Radiating holy power?
Some idiot obviously wants us to form trials for his amusement so he can give us a stupid pig.
Paying what you want? If we go through these trials, aren't you gonna enjoy getting hit?
So before you guys, a door opens that you hadn't seen before, and there's a pathway ahead. It's fairly low. It's I'd say like the only 2 people that are probably going to be comfortable there are Necron and Mew.
And Joe.
Yeah, I'm barely. I think I'm like 5'1". Is it? No, not even. We're for like 4'8".
Yeah. So anyone who wanted to go in there, it's fairly wide, but it's very short.
He'll walk.
Okay.
How
And
short
mumbling
is
under his
very
breath
short?
about
My character is
cowards.
apparently 5 inches. Or wait, 5 feet. How I read words.
I suppose we're supposed to be crawling through this hole?
Crawl if you want, bitch. I'm gonna walk.
Because you're a short little troll of a man. That's you.
How tall precisely is the
Yes.
passage?
Touching words
It's
are very
Only
cool.
tall enough for Necron
It's-
to stand up.
It's not precise. It's me doing this. Okay. So you can fit. I mean, you guys
Okay.
can fit, but it's all single file.
So it's near one.
I'll get in front so I don't have to smell the ass of the smelly little troll man.
Okay, so
I push my way to the front and start crawling through the hole, holding my nose as I do.
Finally, somebody show some initiative.
all right, so there's a map I just shared
All I
to you
can
guys.
smell is your initiative.
All right.
He is smelling. Yeah, I just want to. He isn't just being insulted. He does
Yeah.
smell kind of like rotting flesh and mint.
And I'm
Pretty
a
sure
Did
my
you
pretty
say
character
end
noble girl.
ninjas?
thinks it smells like
I hope you said end ninjas.
Well, he hates taking baths, so the
All right,
lady
so
makes
who's
him
going
do it
first?
regularly.
I am.
Okay, well,
I mean, or anything.
Necron said he was walking right through,
Great.
right?
Well, no, he pushed. He said he pushed
He pushed
past
past
me. I'm
you?
not gonna stop.
All right.
Yeah,
push
you can.
past.
All right, so you are
Yeah.
on the map.
Yeah, man, I'm impatient, not brave.
Okay,
Well-
so
So
then
am I, but I don't
then
want to smell the
currently,
ass of the troll man.
Grace of House Asterial is in the cavern, and it turns to your right or your left. You can see how much you can see of it currently.
Is it lit?
No, but you can
All
see
right.
one space around you.
If he, I'll push. Are you going to keep walking, or do you need to be shot?
Sorry. Sorry, I was eating.
Oh, dude,
In game
I
or
just have it
IRL?
I'm the jerkish. He's the jerkish kind of guy that would just push the person in line in
Yeah.
front of it.
okay,
Come on,
okay.
move.
Yeah, all the snide comments are Grace being a noble and not liking you guys yet.
There he is.
Yeah. All right, so
So yeah, I'll keep crawling down, and I decide to go left because why would I ask the peasants about what they think?
all right, so you're gonna go over here. All right, so
Oh, wait, they're
Necron.
little squares. Oh, they're little hexagons. Oh, okay.
I'm
All
right
right.
behind him. So let's see
Yeah.
where.
I'm right behind Necron since my
These
character isn't
hexagons,
orc
I
and
think I
probably
need
doesn't
to
have a
center
problem
them
with
a
his smell.
little bit better. That's a good
How do
eye.
I poop myself onto the game board? Do you have to do that?
You can pull it from the battle tracker.
Maybe you can. I can't mouse over this thing to drag it like I can with other
Okay, here.
objects.
There you go. You're on the board. I can do that for you guys. You should be able to move it now, though, right? All right. So where do you go?
I'll go. Is this a wall, or can I go here?
You can't go there. That's a wall.
Oh, I'll just. Oops, sorry, I didn't. I'll just be right behind him.
Okay.
Go on.
All right. So, and then you see that there. Okay. So you're gonna keep going, right? Grace. Okay. Go ahead, Necron.
Yes.
I'm next, I think.
Yep. All right. Yep. So Shell, there you are.
It looks like I still have the effects of mage armor from last time on my character.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Okay, so
It's
I
like
keep
a-
it on. Oh yeah, because we're still.
Dude, just cast it now. It's a 24-hour spell, right? Just cast it now.
Yeah.
When we're out of combat. There you go.
Cool.
Oh.
So
There you go.
do we keep moving?
Yeah. I mean, it's your call. You're up in front. I assume if you take long enough, they'll decide that they're done with it. Okay,
Is there
who's
anyone else
next?
behind
Rex, you going in? Taters, you going in?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay, there you go, Taters.
Can I see any more of the
Yeah.
the hole or?
How dark is it in here?
Computer, stop. All right, you guys. Everything suddenly fades to black. The world starts shaking, and you
Was
wake
already
up
dark.
in a field. It's covered in grass. The grass is yellow. The sky is pink. You can see stars. It's nighttime.
What?
This guy's pink, but it's nighttime.
All right,
Is my gopher gone? Has it been 24 hours?
Because you don't have a gopher.
Sweet.
He did.
Yeah, well, it's
No,
that's important. Is my little zombie thing? Is it still around or not?
No.
Okay. What happened? Where are we?
Yeah. So you all woke up in the field where you just were, except it's nighttime. The stars are out, and the grass around you looks like it's a little more yellow.
Didn't that
And
stupid
it's taller.
How is the sky pink and also there are stars? I'm confused.
I have a feeling that the
Have
game
you
started
never
over again.
Have you never seen like a twilight where the stars are just barely visible while the yeah.
So there is light. It's just not.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not as
It's like-
as
it's
bright. It's like Twilight then.
It's either
It's like
dusk
8
or
hours
dawn.
from where we
You're
were
not quite
before or
sure.
something.
Okay, so it's not midnight.
What happened? Where are we? What's going
I
on?
have a feeling the game started over again. I see.
All right, and then you
the building we walked into.
you hear, and then there's a person off in the distance holding a pig, and he goes, "Ha! I've got your swine!" And then poof, in smoke, he's gone. What do you do?
My character immediately runs exactly as she did before, straight for the smoke, and yells, "Pig!"
Okay.
I want to look for the structure we were in previously.
Okay. Computer, 30-minute timer. Okay, so do you guys all go to the structure?
Yeah.
All right. And you push the door
Wait.
open.
Do I still have my cat and my dragon, my tiny dragon?
Yeah, she has a tiny dragon too, dude. You can't just
She has
give.
a clockwork
I
dragon.
did not
Jesus.
give anybody a dragon.
You gave me a clockwork dragon.
I gave you a clockwork dragon. It was like
Okay, it's a toy. Okay.
It's a toy dragon.
So- God, you fucking.
It doesn't have any in-game effect.
All right.
though. It's just
Okay,
reward.
it's a toy. I'm fine with that. Just Jesus, we can't just be giving random characters dragons. I gotta change
it's
all
like
the
a doll,
encounters.
all right? It's
All right.
it's a little wonder toy.
I'm
That's
giving
all it
Gandhi a
is.
heart attack over here.
Like, what the fuck did you say? All right, so you guys go through. Did you do you put the stones on?
My character
Yes.
immediately runs straight
Do
for
you-
the stones
do you
with
need
her
to
prior
hear-
knowledge of where they are, and she puts them on by herself like a big girl. She's
Roll-
really
roll
proud about it.
intelligence.
Huh?
Roll intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Searching intelligence. A 9.
Sure, that's good enough to match colors. All right. All right. So, do you guys want to hear the riddle again?
Sure.
Yeah.
I, the god of wine and cake, admit your swine that I did take. If the swine you wish to see, 7 trials there shall be. If the trials you do not take, a meal of time my son will make. Oh, and don't forget the cake.
Ah,
Okay, so
And the
I'm gonna
door
look for the
opens
door that we
before
went
you.
in.
how does one make a meal of time? Does
My
he mean the
character yells-
seasoning? He like knocks on the pillar. Excuse me, ambient voice. Do you mean time the seasoning, or like hours?
There's no response.
I say to Necron, did you not listen?
He said a meal of time. I understand the concepts. Yes,
Don't we just
I
reset,
get
you
that.
Dumb little...
I'm
Okay, so
being
let's do it faster
snide.
this time.
Oh my god.
While you guys are arguing, my character immediately
Being
ran
around
off
you
at the
is-
mention of cake, opened the door, and is running down the passage as fast as she can.
Okay, so you're in
Yeah, I'll
front.
follow
Which
her.
direction do you go?
She goes as far as she was before, and then starts feeling her way this way.
I'm gonna
Okay.
run in going, oh, hold on, we may have a corpse coming.
Okay. All right. Taters. Asterial.
Call
where do
down
you
the
go?
corridor. I called down the corridor. We went that way last time and it didn't work. What are you doing?
Rex.
We
Cake!
took too long.
All right, I'm putting you on the map. Just remember the entry point is where Asterial is. So once Asterial bothers to move, you can get in. Or if you want to do a strength check, you can push him out of the way.
I'm going that way.
Okay. And then let's see here. Taters and Rex, are you guys there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you do?
Secret passage.
Go and move your characters. All right, so
I don't know where to move. Can I move forward?
that's
Which
the
way is
point.
forward? Is
It's
this from
amazing.
like the thing that we did last time? Because I wasn't here for the beginning of that.
No, this is a completely different maze.
I'm gonna move down a little bit.
you
This is a
can't you
maze?
can't move down. That was a wall.
Oh, okay.
You're in that the grid doesn't quite match.
Oh, I see.
I'll remove the grid for now. You just stay in the puzzle. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Yep. Rex, what are you doing?
Rex?
Rex's mic
Rex
is
is
muted.
muted,
Maybe she's
yeah.
AFK.
Okay. there
Looks
we
like
go.
Necron has a corpse to play with.
Can I can you guys won't look if I bring up the whole grid right now, right?
No,
on
it's
the
fine.
stream.
I'm not gonna look.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm definitely not. No.
That sounds suspicious.
No, really, I don't. I don't care. I just want to play the character.
Okay.
What if you die?
How
Don't
did you get past me?
I walked over you. You short.
Rex
My
is gonna
character
come
picks you
with
up
you,
with her
Asterial, just-
massive, incredible
No,
arms
honestly,
and starts carrying
I
you and
feel
running.
like I feel like Rex would have followed Shell because she seems super protective of
You're
her.
picking me up.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
alright.
holding this potato now. We're going on an adventure together.
That's fine. It means I don't have to move my character.
So as you walk past, so there. Okay.
Like she feels you trying to get past her and she just picks you up.
It's kind of hard to see through your characters that way.
You can like.
I guess the one nice thing about the grid is I can make the grid small enough that you guys will be forced to be tiny.
I mean,
How do
you
I
could
make
make us a
myself
bit smaller.
You just make ourselves smaller. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
So everyone make yourself 2 clicks smaller.
Then you
I
can actually
don't
see the
quite
walls.
know how to do
2
that.
clicks.
Hold Control and use the scroll wheel on the mouse while you're
There you
mousing
go.
over your icon.
Cool.
That's approximately 2.
Okay, that's approximately like 1 billion. The wee little tater has returned to his tater form of yore.
Can you make the Great a bit.
Are these
So at this point, my character is now carrying a small clockwork dragon, a cat, and a tater.
walls ceiling to floor?
What?
Are we
Yeah.
like in a tight corridor?
Yeah,
like
these are
ceiling
these
to
are tight
floor?
tunnels. There's
And are they gray or like what's the stone like here?
it's
Stony.
it's dense.
Stoned.
Dense.
It's like a cave wall, or is it like carved
It's
out?
like
Just-
It's
stone.
more like metallic.
Oh, neat. What's? All right, cool.
So it's stone.
I'd like to keep moving. I can't see.
Who?
Sorry.
Where? What?
There you go.
These walkers are so slow.
Rex is just standing here. She's like, oh, because she's not here.
She's just it's like DC over her head. She's just sitting there with her arms out, glitching back and forth, running into a wall.
My character gets to the end and goes, "Where's the cake?"
But by the way, do any of you guys have the ability to see in the dark?
Yes, I have dark
Oh, I
vision.
have
pretty
dark
sure.
vision.
Dwarves
Yeah.
have dark vision naturally.
Okay.
How do I use dark vision?
Alright.
You just
You
can't.
just let me know, and then I just wanted to make sure I knew who had it. So yeah, if you move, I'll you'll be able to
Has
see
dark
more. but-
vision 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, so you should be able to see further than I was doing.
My character is spinning in circles and saying, "Where's the cake?"
Unfortunately,
repeatedly, like
there's
an
a lot of
annoyed small child.
bends, so it's still quite difficult to see.
Actually, I'm not sure if I have light vision.
It's like of all the things dwarves you would think would, but
I think they do because they live in tunnels.
The bagpipes.
yeah, the bagpipes of adventure.
Like Necron's just
I don't know what
got
they're
like
doing up
a
there.
decaying stomach that he's playing like a bagpipe.
Yeah. Well, my character reached a dead end, and she's not smart enough to realize that it is a dead end, so she's spinning around asking about cake until some.
And
Yes,
everyone else
they-
is just happily
I have dark
following.
vision within 60 feet. I just looked it up. I'll add that to my traits. Okay. So this is a dead end?
Yeah, you
Wait,
guys are
dead
at a
end?
dead
Hello?
end. Yep,
I'm at a
you're
dead
just in a little.
I think your character went somewhere smarter.
No, I'm kidding. I am going to start walking back though. So if they're not moving at like a regular pace, I'll get ahead of them. I'm going to follow the right wall. And this is the first spot I would get where I would not know what comes next.
I walk into a dead end.
Yeah, one sec. I'm tracking.
Yeah, I
Let
think
me-
at that point it's pretty
Oh,
much
I
a
can't
guarantee
go
that you're
that
going to a
way.
dead end.
There we go.
Okay.
You guys
Fine,
gonna
Then I want
explore with us
to
here?
walk back around back till I'm here.
Wait, Shell, are you still holding me?
Fantasy
Sort of.
grounds.
She's looking
College, thank you
confused.
for
You
the
can tell me
I'm
about
gonna-
that.
I'm gonna
Welcome.
jump away and start
I'm
running.
gonna have Rex help out here.
You're not going to answer inquiries about cake and where to find it.
Okay.
No.
So
Do,
where's
do,
Rex?
do, do.
Who just moved Rex?
I just moved her over
okay,
here.
she's with you. Okay,
Wait.
so
I want to do something with Rex.
Alright.
Let's do it now.
you gotta pick everyone up. All right, so
No, I wasn't going to pick her up. Since Rex isn't here, I was going to roleplay
you're at a
Rex's
dead
character to
end,
get my character moving.
Asturial. How are you doing, Fantasy Grounds College?
What's right here?
What? You're in a hallway,
But okay.
and you
alright,
see a wall. It's scary
okay.
and metal.
I'm down here now. Ah,
Hey, at a dead end.
One sec. Yeah, you're at a dead end.
why is Necron
Some-
Deathforge over there?
But you would have, when you passed by here, you would have seen over that way.
My character gets bored of asking where the cake is and comes to join you guys.
It's gonna take forever to snake around.
Do you want me to slowly do it one step at a time? Because I'll do it if it will make you happy, friends.
Whatever, I don't care.
Doop, 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 doop. This is what you desire.
Taters.
This place is
Taters is
madness.
tating. Taters is exploring over here.
Of course, Grace is complaining about the smell, recognizing that she's near her party mates.
Just sniffs it out.
Does this go down any further where I am right now?
One sec.
Right.
Yeah, so it's... Oh, sorry. There you go. Okay, let me go here.
What?
Oh god, the smell of this man.
What is happening? He was messing with my character.
I need to pick a voice. For
It's
this.
not me. Someone keeps moving
making
my
the rounds.
character,
Nice.
too.
Well, it's good to see you, man. Alright, so... Alright, you guys... Whoop. And then when you passed that, you saw down that hall.
Is this a wall? I can't really tell from the map.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the map. So,
I think
yeah.
this is a dead end. I'm gonna go back over here. How'd you get?
I'm gonna check out this lower left-hand corner like a boss.
Okay.
Did you just?
Alright, yeah. It's walled off at the end.
Ugh.
Okay,
And
I'm
then,
going back here.
You
Where
guys
was
saw it
earlier?
here.
Get back.
How did your event go, Fantasy Grounds College? Everything goes smoothly, like butter and potatoes. A delicious combination. If there
Just
ever
moving
was
my
one.
character.
Rounds like round potatoes?
The only kind. When I work
Is this
at,
the
there's
same-
honestly there's a lot of shapes of potatoes.
Doesn't this Spambot give us views like every week?
Yeah, when we play in Fantasy Grounds.
Nice. It's good to know.
Yeah. There you go.
I feel like you should sync the hexagons up with the actual hexagons so that I don't accidentally place
Yeah.
myself on top of a wall.
That's
Yeah.
a lot
Remove
harder than
the,
it
um,
sounds.
Yeah, it's.
Can you remove the
Let me just remove the grid.
that would be very
There
nice.
you go. Yes.
I'm
Alright,
inside
That
this
looks
passage.
much easier to look at.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, what?
Okay, so yeah,
That,
potatoes.
stop that. Dude.
Oh, this is the end.
Go on now.
Back up here and around here. Here.
There, I assume we'll know.
Here.
We'll know what an outlet looks like when we see it.
Yeah, and then
On this map?
Asterial sees some light at the end of the tunnel,
Wait,
and
who's
he
Asterial?
smells cake.
Who's a stereo?
Grace of House Estoril.
Wait.
Oh,
There,
great.
there.
You wall.
The character's name is Grace.
No,
House
it's
Asterial
Grace
is-
of House Asterial. Like, it's not. Your name isn't Grace. You're just representing the grace of the House Asterial, right? I mean,
No, I think his name is
Oh.
Grace.
is there a comma?
The character's name.
Is there
Yeah,
a
there's no comma.
comma? Because otherwise, it means the
Hey,
other
you-
thing.
Actually, no, there shouldn't be a comma. Should there? Where?
There's
No,
no
there shouldn't be a
commas.
comma.
There's no
Grace.
comma titles. It's weird.
Grace
Comma.
of House Asterial. Come on.
Anyway,
I don't
get
see
Yeah,
you
but the
just
word
doing the wall.
grace-
I'm confused.
But everybody uses the name that we see. So it says Grace, so that's what we're gonna say.
Okay, well, if that's what
Your
it's
comma.
supposed to be, then that makes my life a lot easier, honestly. All right, so you guys are up in a dead end. That
Okay,
looks
so I saw
vaguely phallic.
You said white
So
light.
you said the
How does
were
Grace see
metal,
something?
so I imagine my voice can carry pretty far.
Yeah.
So I just yell loudly. The exit is this way.
Okay, I'm still exploring.
Okay.
Oh.
so-
Someone
There you go.
yells, "The exit is this way." You're looking for the exit.
I still want to explore though.
okay, so he's exploring.
I exit out the light.
Okay, cool. So you exit out.
Me
Shell
too.
exits out. Necron exits
exit
out.
out.
I assume Rex would have been there, and Bud and Mew are behind you guys, just in case they show back up. They're with you guys. except for in the case of combat. All right.
With us, except when it counts.
What I miss? I'm back. My mother came
Alright.
home. I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys just solved the puzzle. You got through the maze.
The first puzzle.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're somewhere? I thought we were in the woods.
Yes,
Yeah,
but that was
somewhere
like an
now.
hour ago.
Oh, fuck.
But it couldn't have been an hour
It's
ago
game
because
face
there's a
on.
half-hour timer. Computer, how much time is left?
Oh, is this a
I meant
fucking
the first loop.
maze?
This is yeah. We got to the maze during the first loop and we reset and we got sent outside. This is
Okay,
our
so-
second attempt at the maze and we just found an exit.
All right, you satisfied, Taters? All right, Taters. Taters is still exploring behind. Everyone else comes upon a very large, delicious-looking cake. It's fucking huge. All right, so there's a giant cake in a room in front of you.
Is
I
there
roll to
anything
run towards the
okay,
cake and
Candy,
eat it.
Are there any hidden goodies that I can find?
Just a bunch
I
of
want a
tunnels.
hidden goodie.
Okay, so
The hidden goodies were the friends you made along the way.
all right,
Oh,
so
well, that sucks.
Shell notices that there's cake
She
while
yells
she's
cake
eating the
and
cake.
runs towards it.
Okay.
I'm heading to the exit now.
Okay,
I'm gonna hop over this wall.
you can't hop
Yeah,
over the
this
wall.
Didn't that annoying voice tell us to bring
What?
it
Oh,
cake?
okay, fine.
Make sure to shove some of that cake in your pocket so you can give him cake when we get there.
We'll just give it the child. That's
She shoves a
fine.
mouthful of cake into her mouth and then looks at you and goes "Mrrr," through the mouthful of cake. But she does. You do have her attention.
All right, you
I shove a handful of
persuasion.
cake in my pocket.
Use persuasion.
Persuasion.
Anyone who doesn't feel like they'd be willing to put cake in their pockets, go ahead and. First of all, I want an 8-score persuasion.
Well, that was. He told us to bring him cake.
Okay.
So let's give him cake! And he grabs a fistful and shoves it in his pocket.
Okay.
And then waits
Taters,
and watches the
what
little
was
girl
that
eat the
D6
food.
for?
She's
I
eating the
failed.
cake.
I think,
She's
yeah.
happy, but she doesn't have any problem with taking a single piece and giving it to someone else because sharing is caring.
Okay. So,
Okay.
all right. So who all's grabbing cake, and who all's eating cake?
It's just that she didn't really hear you over the cake, so you may want to repeat yourself to the small child.
Hey, small child, what is your name?
I'm Shell, and I have cake. She holds up
Shell,
a
we're
piece of
gonna
cake.
play a game. It's called Is the Cake Poisonous?
How do I play?
No, Shell.
Oh,
I'm
playing
we'll-
the game.
We'll find out.
Who
No,
all's eating
how
the
about
cake?
you try the cake? How about you fucking
I'm not.
kick them?
Child already tried the cake. We don't need.
I
it.
know.
I just put the cake
Well,
in my
who
pocket.
who
The cake
else is
really
eating
good,
the cake?
guys.
Who else is
No.
eating the cake?
I'm not gonna eat the cake. I'm not crazy.
me.
Roll Constitution,
This
Shell.
isn't fine dining.
How long has this cake been there? Like,
Shell, roll
Oh,
Constitution.
Constitution save. Hang on. Whop.
All right, the cake's delicious.
It's really good, guys.
Where are you?
Mm.
Okay.
I think I'm rolling
All right.
persuasion.
So. Oh yeah. Go ahead
You
and roll
should have some
persuasion.
more.
All right. What's your mouth was full when he's like, "This isn't my world." All right.
I'm gonna say that cake sure looks delicious. You should eat some more. But I
Okay.
say it really badly, so it sounds dubious.
Yeah, that's not dangerous cake at all, Shell. That couldn't possibly be poisoned or rotten. All right. Okay. So, who all's eating cake? Who all is putting cake in their pack or pocket or whatever?
And I'm not gonna touch the cake. It
Okay.
looks disgusting.
All right. And there's a door. There's a door past the cake. Just FYI. It's a room with a shit ton of cake in it.
Even more
Is
cake?
one cake or multiple cakes?
It's just
Are
a
there
giant
plates?
fucking cake. There's no
Is
plates.
there anything to put it on though, like a cup or something, a plate?
No, it's just a big ass cake.
All right, well I'll just take my big old mug out of my backpack and stuff it full of cake and carry that with me.
Okay.
Like just smush it in there. I don't mean like a piece. I mean just like I dip the mug into the cake and just come out with a mug full of cake.
What happens to my cat? Does it sniff the cake? Does it eat the cake? Does it run away from the cake?
I don't know. Roll a d20.
Rolling a d20 to see how Cat feels about cake.
It
It's a 1.
it goes up and sniffs it, and it turns around and it wags its tail, annoyed, because it's not a dead rat. All right.
Does it
Oh.
like Necron? Because he probably smells like a dead rat.
Actually, rats like
My
the
cat
smell
follows
of it.
Necron out of the dungeon with the cake.
Yeah, I'll leave the cake room.
Okay. So you guys,
Follow out the door, letting the peasants walk first.
all right, you guys go into another room, and everyone, let's see here. It's dark.
This is scary.
Which means
And-
most of us can see.
It's big, hairy, and pink.
Let's do.
You actually don't want us to be able to see, then you want to use magical darkness. You can't see through that without magic.
Yep, I know. Okay, so everyone but Necron and Bud sees that there's giant pits with huge spikes, and there is a Necron, you rolled a 1 for your perception, so go ahead and let me know what you
Really
were doing.
graceful music.
When did I roll a 1?
Hey Zeno, how you doing?
Can I assist?
I just did a save for all of you guys.
Oh, okay.
So
What if
Bud
I fall into the pit?
Bud and Necron are completely unaware that the room is full of traps right now, but you guys just entered, so would anyone
character-
naturally say something when they saw
My
a
character
room
yells,
full
"Big
of
scary
traps?
pit!"
I would grab the fucking Buds or Necron's shoulder and be like, "Yo, wait."
Big scary pit with pointy things. My character is pointing at the pit. Nobody can see it in the dark.
Okay.
Or nobody can
20
see the finger.
insight. You think I can figure out that they're trying to warn me?
Well, you saw
Yeah,
map.
yeah. I think
Okay.
you
What?
figured that out. Bud,
Different map, yeah.
let's see what about Bud.
Thank you.
Smelly peasants, stop!
I could see that being your way to distinguish between them. All right, let's see
Thank
here.
you, small
Basically,
child.
Smelly peasant, small peasant, and other peasant.
Grab
He
the
looks at you and
peasant tell him to
smiles,
stop.
and he's like, "When
Okay. All right,
So-
so both of you you both stop, and then all right, so before you guys, you see
This
A-
music is so graceful for a pit of spikes.
Just
Alright.
hit skip.
all right, you see a majestic pit of spikes. Okay, is that better? And a majestic tightrope going tightly across a ravine, and in front of the tightrope, there are a bunch of spikes and a fairly sheer wall.
Front of or underneath?
A fairly sheer wall.
It's
Wait, there's
a
a wall
fairly
in front of
sheer
the
wall. It's about 7 feet tall, and up above that, you can see some light just coming in from a doorway. And there's a rope that's at the 7 foot
got it.
mark, leading to the top of that. But it looks like there's a drawbridge up at the top there.
Wait, I'm very
Yes.
confused on what the layout is. I'm very confused.
You want me to make a map, a bespoke map?
I would like you to make a
Probably.
doodle map, yes.
Yeah, I
Alright.
definitely need a map.
I'm
Doodle
It's
very,
map.
way too much for
is
my
it a pit of
crappy
spikes
brain to
over a
visualize.
tightrope? Or, I don't, because I'm very confused.
There's the wall in front of the tightrope. There's the wall behind the tightrope.
Okay. So there is.
Should we be on a different map now?
Where should we be looking?
Alright.
Aha!
Okay,
You're
so you guys come in here. All right, you're on this ledge. Okay, and you came in from the
I don't
cake
see it.
room.
The cake room.
Okay.
We should let there be cake.
What flavor was the cake?
Disappointment.
Brown.
What's the
I'll
shit
accept
cake?
that as an answer.
Brown as a flavor.
Cake made of feces.
It was a brown cake.
I will
All right.
agree that my character would accept brown as a potential flavor of cake.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Here we go. There's a tightrope. Okay. These are spikes all over on the floor. This is it. There's a floor of spikes. Okay. Okay, and then over here there is a wall.
Where?
There's
Oh, there it is.
there's a small path through the spikes, but then the rest of the wall is covered in more spikes. Okay. All the X's are spikes. There's just
Oh, there.
spikes
Okay,
all
okay,
over.
okay.
Okay, and then up here, there is a drawbridge that is still up. Okay, and there over here,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so
So this is like
So-
the same height ledge as what you guys are on. That
Wait,
tight
so, like,
that
that's
tightrope
the
has like a
drawbridge?
downward incline.
Are there any
Yeah,
like
that-
levers or anything that
Yeah.
we can see?
Any
this
what?
is the tightrope.
Levers on this side of the room or on the other, like a button or a lever or something. to
Where
hold
would you
back.
like to investigate and then roll for it?
I'm actually gonna look on and around the big drawbridge. I'm gonna see if there's some type of release lever or catch or murder hole or something next to it of interest.
Where's the drawbridge?
The-
I see the tight
the
Do we
draw-
see the big
The drawbridge.
you
Yes.
written on the wall?
Natural 20.
God
Okay.
damn.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So you're looking over here. You can just through one of the slats. One of the slats, you can see that there's a red button behind the drawbridge.
So confused.
There is.
Is
A
this the
button.
drawbridge?
What?
Like,
Drawbridge
is
is
the blue
the
arrow
thing
pointing
that's-
towards the drawbridge? Where's the
No,
drawbridge?
no. The drawbridge is
It's where it says wall, right?
here. Let me. That's a corner of the drawbridge.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Okay.
at the top of the wall then?
There's a
Yeah,
big
it's at
pit
the
in front
top of the
us,
wall.
Okay.
And it looks like the only way across it is. Does that drawbridge look like it would close all the way over the pit?
Yeah, it goes way, way high.
So it
I
looks-
believe one of us is supposed to cross the rope and push that little teeny tiny button back there.
And he points at the red
I,
button.
I would concur with the small, smelly man.
anyone
Small,
else good at
smelly
This or
dwarf.
should I do this?
What?
I'm trying to figure out what what the characters here have. I have athletics. I'll probably be okay.
Don't,
And
no,
acrobatics.
you gotta
I
figure it out.
I
in
figure
character.
Mew would be the one that
Good point.
probably would be excited for this.
Yeah,
did,
probably.
Did you guys want to role
He goes
play for
towards
Mew?
the rope enthusiastically and immediately jumps on it.
Who does?
Jesus, 27? Do you like do cartwheels across the rope?
She has
What the
athletics.
fuck?
I rolled athletics.
Okay. So
Athletics or
let's-
acrobatics?
is that athletics or acrobatics?
Depends. It's up to the DM.
it would be acrobatics.
Rolling acrobatics.
What kind of
21,
monster of a
you're so
child
good.
are you that you have stats like this?
Have you
Okay.
not seen that 14-year-old gold medal Olympians?
She is
All right, there you
like
go.
8, and she has a really high strength and dex, but really bad intelligence.
Okay, so you get
I
to
got
the
rope.
you've made it to the middle with that roll.
Jesus Christ.
She
So
goes, "This is fun."
okay.
Too loud.
Anyone else helping? You gonna okay? There we go. Up. All right, and she fell. Roll dexterity.
Shit.
Intro.
Why did you
Gotcha,
roll
okay.
again?
Oh, she's gonna roll
I
dexterity
made it
to see if she
halfway,
catches
and then he told me
herself.
to roll again.
She didn't make
Try
it
to
all the
catch
way.
myself.
All right, everything starts to blur.
Dead.
Everything starts to blur and shake. Computer, stop. And you wake up in a field, and it's got small bushes, and the sky is a dark red, and you see 3 moons,
I would like to.
and you hear,
I
"I've got your swine!" And there's a poof of smoke, and
Can I roll initiative to get to the thing before he disappears?
Why, child? Why must you ruin everything?
Hey, I don't see you crossing the rope.
That's
Wait, did you
because
say that
I'm
to
not
me?
as acrobatic as you. That's because I'm not as acrobatic as you seem to
Okay,
be, child. But then
so-
you fall. And
All
you
right.
ruined.
So do you guys
Pig!
run towards the? Do you run towards the door?
I run toward. I try to roll initiative, but I don't know how. I'm trying to roll initiative. To
I will run towards the
immediately
door.
run towards the thing before it disappears in a puff of smoke.
Okay.
Like the second I hit the ground, the second I wake up, immediately sprints towards the pig man.
Okay. Roll. Roll your dexterity, I guess.
Well,
All right, so
Oh, I
you,
see.
you run,
Oh, God damn it.
and you get to the Piggly Wiggly, and you see up close, it's a man who's got a long beard, and he's wearing a hat that has cheese on it, and the little Piggly Wiggly is squealing. He's bigger than you thought he was the last time you've seen him. He's actually almost as big as the person now, and then a poof of smoke, and he's disappeared.
Okay,
Character
so
goes pig and keeps
Very-
running towards the castle.
obviously exasperated, I walk towards the building, assuming it's still in the same place it's been the last 2 times.
All right, so you guys all make your way.
Actually, but before I go into the temple, I want to try to summon some more zombies. I
Okay.
can actually have up to 3 at my level.
Okay. This time you detect foxes, gophers, and rabbits.
I will gladly take one of each.
Okay, so you have the skeletons come up from the ground. Computer 30-minute timer, and you have
Hey, some of them
you
should
have
be
a
gross zombies too.
what?
Don't forget, some of them need to have flesh dripping off the bones.
You-
They're zombies and skeletons.
Sure. The bunny comes out of one of the bushes that wasn't there
Zombie
before,
bunny.
and so the zombie bunny comes out, and it's dropping pellets behind it while it walks in front of you that are
nice.
that are like they're not as good as the kind of raisins that you usually get left behind.
They're maggots, dude. Come on.
Yeah, just like little maggot balls.
And
That's
do you have a-
terrible.
Danny,
Okay.
do you have an Alexa that you changed to respond to computer? Is that
Yeah.
what you're doing?
Yeah, I did.
That's hilarious.
All right,
Computer,
now
how
I'll
much
run
time is
towards
left?
the puzzle.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Computer 30-minute timer. All right, so you guys run up to the door. Do you put the crystals on?
Yes.
Put the crystals on. My character
Alright,
knows
do you-
where
do
they
you
are
go-
and how to put them on really well by now.
Do you go through the maze?
Oh. Hold on a second.
Character
Yes.
sprints through the
Hello?
maze using her night vision.
Okay,
wisdom.
and does anyone pick up cake?
Oh yes, yes, please, thank you.
My character puts a mouthful of cake again because she did not learn her lesson because she did fine last time.
Okay, and roll Constitution.
For what? I sorry, my food's about to be here. I missed that. What is it?
Okay, so all right, so you guys ran through. You put the crystals on.
Wait,
Shell,
there's a cake in our pockets.
what? Shell
My
ran
character
up
puts
to the
one bite
cake.
of cake in her mouth and one bite in the pocket so that
Okay.
she will have more for later.
Okay, so there's who
I
else?
still took the cake too. I didn't
Alright.
eat it. I just took it.
All right, so you took the cake.
So two of us have cake.
Anyone else taking cake?
I think everyone else is asleep.
Rex,
Those can be asleep.
Taters,
Is anyone else here?
No, I'm not taking cake.
are
I
you
was
taking
just-
cake?
No.
No.
Okay. Are you eating cake?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Any wine in the?
Is there what?
Is there wine in the cake room?
No, it's just a giant cake. And the cake had all of the marks from where you guys had ripped into it before, and it looks a little bit more droopy than last time.
Cool.
Cake is the same.
Mm. Mm.
Let's see if we can get across that thing now.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna send one of my little critters across it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you gonna stop my character, or is she just gonna run it forward again?
That's your call.
I
You're your
tell him,
character.
oh, we should probably think of something else this
I
time.
have returned.
Copy. All right. Did you pick up cake when you were at the
That's
cake?
why.
Did not pick up cake. No.
Okay. All right. You guys are back in the room you were in before.
Does my cat attempt to walk across the
Okay.
tightrope?
I don't know. Do you compel your cat to walk across the tightrope?
Is my
Use
Can my bunny
persuasion
get
if you
across
want
it?
to do something dangerous.
or the gopher? I mean,
Yeah, roll a d20.
Suggest you throw the animal so it can
Persuasion.
flip
All right,
the
so
lever for us.
you're persuading your cat, and it is not convinced. And
That's
then,
okay. It's scary sometimes. She pets the
all
cat.
right, death for. Okay, so which animal were you sending across?
I'm starting with the rabbit.
All right, the rabbit falls to its death.
All right, next we're
And
gonna
it,
go
and
with
it,
the.
to its re-death, it falls and hits the spikes, and it's you can hear the maggots screaming in pain.
That one was for the gopher.
All right, the gopher gets to the middle. Do you want to roll again?
I suggest to.
All right, it falls to its death.
Okay. I suggest to the smelly little man before he ruins his last zombie that he throw the thing across so it may trigger any lever.
Sure,
it
Mike.
for it.
How far is it in feet?
It's like 60 feet.
Out of
Oh, I
character,
can-
I'd like to point out that my character could probably make that with 22 strength.
And my fox weighs like not even 10 pounds. I could easily throw that 60 feet. I'll make a strength check.
Okay.
Maybe we should give it to the strong person.
No, I
All
could.
right, you fumble and you throw it straight into the spike pit.
You spike it like a
It's
football.
like when I try and play sport ball, just right into the ground. We're like, yeah, I did that on purpose.
Is there anything you would like me to throw? I ask out of character, not in character, because my character just.
All of the
fine.
zombies are dead again.
We have other things we can
How much
throw.
does a dwarf weigh? Dwarf, how much do you weigh?
About 270 pounds.
And how much can who said they were strong?
I have a 22 in strength.
Okay, so wait, we're just,
How much can you lift?
A lot.
Do you
Okay,
lift,
60
bruh?
I can throw things really far, guys!
Wait,
She's jumping up and down,
wait.
all excited.
And then I go, and if she
Can we
doesn't,
throw the
I
dwarf?
can.
Wait, your cat's immortal. I mean, you can
Wait,
toss your cat.
if she can't, I can toss him across.
can I
I'm
use
pretty
can I
good,
use
uh,
entangle to? 'Cause it's got a
Part
range
of the question is
90
if you
feet.
think my cat is going
It
to
has
push the
a
button
random
for us
what?
at the end of the trial.
It is a range of 90 feet.
Okay.
Entangle.
What are you gonna
A
entangle?
web for us to walk
Can I-
across?
Entangle. Wait, we're trying to get a lever, right? Can I?
There's a lever behind a panel about 60 feet away across a pit,
No,
and the only method of
the
getting across
tightrope.
it is
The
the
tightrope is 60
I
feet
can
long.
vaguely get the area of it.
The
I can
I tr-
toss him
wait,
across.
So
if you want me
we know
to.
that if we like die in here, we're not really gonna die, right? Do we know that?
Yes,
I can
but
barely hear
if
you,
we
Rex,
do
I'm
this
sorry.
too many
No.
times, it sounds like we're gonna die.
I'm gonna make
the
another
microphone.
insight check to try to see if there's
try
another
tossing
way
it.
across.
I go,
Eat the microphone, Rex.
Eat.
There we go, Joe.
better?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Is this the better?
let's see here.
I eat
Okay.
from the microphone.
Okay, what do
Yeah.
you want me to do now, or what do you want whoever to do?
I mean,
I
one of
gesture
you. You
vaguely
think
to
maybe
the area it's located and tell you to like you can chuck them over there.
Necron? You think maybe
what?
one of you might have a rope in your bag that you might be able to use to maybe toss up on top of the wall thingy that the port,
Like throwing the dwarf better.
and then.
I
So,
also like
so
throwing
you
dwarf.
conceive that it might potentially be possible to throw a rope to the top of it, or to set another rope across if you were to fashion some kind of jerry-rigged, whatever that thing is. You throw a
Does
rope.
anyone have a rope?
Do you have a rope, you smelly little troll?
No. If I had a rope, I wouldn't ask if you had a rope.
I know I
I
had
have
a rope.
50
but I
feet,
still
but
have a
what
rope.
good will that do us if it's 60 feet?
I think I traded my rope
Grace
for a
has
dragon.
Grace has a whip, and then Rex
Whips are about
has
15
an
feet.
explorer's pack. An explorer's pack, I believe, has rope.
I also have rope in my explorer's pack.
Yeah. There's 50 feet of hempen rope. It's not
Okay.
not enough to get across.
So, who else has rope?
I have fishing tackle.
It's not rope.
I have a grappling hook.
Oh, that's kind of
You have a
exactly
what?
what you need.
Wait, does she have a grappling hook?
She does have a
Yes.
grappling hook.
Well, how long is the rope on the grappling hook? Spit it out.
She holds up the grappling hook and looks confused.
However long
it's
it is, you have
just the
another
grappling
Your
15 feet of rope.
grappling hook. It's your grappling hook. You should know how it works.
It's just the hook.
It's just the hook, huh?
Yeah.
I traded the rope
Real
for a
good.
dragon. She holds up the dragon proudly.
She did trade the rope for a dragon. She just
Just
has
the
the
hook
hook.
is the most useful item you could have ever brought. I'm so glad you brought just the hook.
It is. That's pretty handy.
I know, right? Dragon
You
really
both
cool.
have rope. All right, so between the two of you,
Wait,
you have
who else has? I thought she said she didn't have rope. She only
no.
had the hook.
Rex has 50 feet of rope, and you
Oh,
have
okay.
50 feet of rope.
Wait,
So-
I do?
Yeah,
Grappling hook, lovely. Let's
I
tie them
have
all
an-
you have
together,
the
kids.
explorer's pack.
I've got an explorer's pack.
Okay, so
so
Wait, I
Taters
didn't
has the
even-
explorer pack. So you have 150
Wait, let-
feet of rope. Okay.
Wait, I have.
Why don't you guys collectively roll intelligence, and maybe your characters will be smarter than you.
How about we tie the two lengths of rope
This is
together and
not
put the
good
grappling
because
hook at the end?
intelligence is my
I got a
low.
really
sounds
good
like a
roll
really
that.
cool idea.
For Shell, that's
Shell, yeah,
amazing.
no, you're
you
like, I
sure?
can tie rope together. Shit. All right, Grace is like,
Wait, give me
all right,
the
give
rope,
me the
children.
rope. Exactly.
Give me the rope. Give me the rope, and I will do it. Because God forbid anyone else be able to.
Wait, I don't have.
Guys,
an
I can
explorer's
throw
pack
things
though.
really
You
far
do.
now.
It's in your explorer's pack.
Lovely, but let me tie the ropes together
Where's my
first, child.
explorer's pack?
Okay. She hands you the grappling hook
In
and
your
starts
inventory?
jumping up and down really
It's called
enthusiastically.
explorer's pack.
Our clockwork dragon is making cute little sounds
You're
of joy.
you're clicking on Meredith.
Yeah, I'm on Meredith.
No, you're on Rex.
Does
I'm on
Meredith in the
Rex?
intelligence thing?
You're on Rex. Meredith isn't here. You
Oh.
you said you couldn't roleplay Meredith giving a shit about the pig Zebo, so Meredith isn't here.
Okay. Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Fuck! I've been playing the wrong character then.
No, you basically been
Shit.
playing it the same way. It's fine. There hasn't been combat, so no complexity there.
Okay, so I tie the ropes together.
Okay.
How fat are you, little dwarf?
What?
How fat is the dwarf? Dwarf, how
You
fat
don't
are
need
you?
He was 270 pounds.
Oh, I'm
So
too.
we tie the rope around the dwarf's waist so we don't lose the rope like idiots.
You realize I'm the worst person for this. I'm really heavy. Dwarves are.
No, he's
Oh,
wanting
no,
to use
no.
you as an
You're the
anchor.
Quiet, dwarf. You're the anchor.
Oh, that he'll do.
Child is throwing the rope. You're gonna hold on to the rope so
I
we
can
don't
throw
lose it.
things really far. Is the grappling hook tied to it?
We hand most of the rope to the child, and then we tie the end around the fat dwarf. Because if he dies, he'll enjoy it. So nobody cares.
How deep is the pit?
Throw the rope.
It's
Yeah.
60
Grappling
feet.
hook. Is the grappling hook tied to the
60
rope?
feet?
Yeah.
We have
Guys,
100 feet, 150
normally
feet
I
of rope.
just let this play out, but we have 100 feet of rope and 60 feet of drop. So if we don't make this throw, that kid's dead, and there's going to be a limp rope connected between us. I could then pull her body up, animate the corpse, and we can keep doing that until it works.
have 150 feet of rope.
She's just throwing the grappling hook. There's a grappling hook on the
Okay,
end.
I tie the grappling hook to the rope and throw it.
Okay.
Damn
I
it.
swear to God,
You
child.
throw it, and it lightly falls at your feet.
My character goes, oh, here I go again, and throws it again.
All right, this time it goes
Gotcha,
a lot
child.
further. All right, roll dexterity or
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
so she throws it really hard into the pit.
Into the pit.
Into the pit.
I did it, guys!
I did it. I threw it far. All right, and if you go ahead and try
Okay,
and pull
so
it
we're
out,
gonna reel it up and. Can we reel it up and think of something else?
roll.
Now we just move it up and throw again. We can keep doing that.
Yeah, go ahead and
I can do it this
Okay,
time. I knew it. He pulls
All
it
Said
right.
up,
that last time,
roll.
sweetheart.
throw
roll-
again.
All I've seen is failure.
Okay. So this time you very precisely get just short of. What are you even trying to aim for?
She's standing here and
Aiming for
throwing
one of the
straight,
levers, remember?
straight
Just
across.
Straight across towards what?
I'll draw an arrow.
The lever.
Her-
Other
The lever.
Damn
side.
it.
Aiming
The arrow's
for the
not
lever.
working.
You can't reach the lever from there. It's behind.
No, I'm not trying to
She
reach
can't
the
even
lever.
see the
Oh.
lever.
Okay, fine.
Joe,
We're
is there
reaching-
something higher up that we could use to grapple onto and swing
This
across?
direction.
You could hit the top of so that that portcullis thingy is it's enough to go across. So it's about 70 or 80 feet up in the air right now. But
do we?
did you tie 150 feet together? You took all 3 of the ropes?
Yes, all the ropes are tied and the grappling
All
hook
3
is
ropes were tied together
Okay,
and wrapped
so
around
with
the back of
150
Smelly
feet,
Dwarf.
you could feasibly reach the top of that bridge.
Is that what we were aiming for? Can we say that's what we were aiming for?
That's not what she's aiming for. You could correct what she's doing. She's aiming for the
Oh.
spikes across there.
Yeah. I guess she's thinking. She's not really thinking, but it might hook around the spike.
Okay. Don't throw at the spikes, because we will die, and you will be the first to go in.
All right, and with that, you
thing
were
up
just
on the
short
wall.
on your last throw, by the way, Shell.
Oh, I missed like just now.
Yeah, you were aiming perfectly in that direction, but you didn't quite make it across.
So I need to throw again. Okay,
Yeah.
first before I throw, what do you tell Shell? Where are you trying to get her to aim? Like draw an arrow or something. Draw a circle. Point with your
The blue thing
character's
is
hand.
where the blue line is pointing at one of the things, right, Andy?
Oh yeah, you can.
From the air in that direction.
The giant bridge
I
pointing
point
up into the
exactly
air.
to.
There's a
I
huge
point
ass
exactly
bridge.
to it.
All
I
right.
point exactly
Okay.
to
All right.
it.
Pointing at the thing.
Right
So-
over there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right,
I
Shell.
follow Rex's insight and try to throw it exactly towards where she's pointing. All my might.
All right. Okay, you
Yeah!
go and you
Finally,
make
child.
it. All right,
Another
so
failure.
so up to the top there, you're holding a rope that's latched on to the very top of the giant bridge that's up in the air. So what do you do?
Can you draw the rope so I can see it? I don't know what's going on. I don't
All
care.
right,
I don't
so
know
now
what's
you
going on.
got a rope here. It's in your hand. It's
Wait.
latched on
Oh.
to this wall thingy.
My character goes, I did it!
All right.
Where's everyone
Now what
else?
do we do with it?
We should probably pull it down. So to bring the bridge down.
To do what?
Bring the bridge down.
I thought we were using this as some kind of
That-
guide for the
We're
other
gonna
rope.
what we're doing is we're attaching a rope that's high enough up and far enough over that we could swing over and crawl up.
Okay. Well then. But that's a.
You swing to the bottom of the pit.
What?
No.
I thought we were trying to make
all of
guardrails.
us are
so
gonna
we could
fit
walk
on
over
one
the
rope
tightrope.
swing.
How
What
high
is
up
your
in the
actual
air?
goal?
No, because the rope is high up in the air. If we grab onto the end of it that's on the pit and swing across, it'll bring us over to the other side.
Yeah, but that's the
You're saying
problem.
all
Then
of
we-
us should.
Hook is on the other side of the pit, and if we even if we swing over and we make it, there's no way to toss that end of the rope back over.
I
without it
know,
being without a
because
weighted problem.
Only one of us has to get across because there's a button over there. I'm pretty sure it's going to let the drawbridge down. Once we
Oh,
push the button, the
see.
bridge will come down and we can all cross.
I
You know
never
what,
said
Joe?
my
Joe,
character
I'm
was
just
smart.
I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
I'm just going to do it.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Oops. Sorry.
Roll acrobatics.
All right.
It's already tied to you.
Wait, yeah.
Is that
Alright.
enough to at least clumsily slam against the other side?
Yeah. So you slam into the wall, just above the spikes. You're almost all the way down at the bottom. Then you let's see here. You're gonna take
Gonna keep trying
6
to climb up.
damage from hitting the wall.
There we go.
All right. So you, with great ecstasy, you experience pain and suffering like always. 6 damage.
There we
here.
go.
Okay, and then okay, one more check.
Very good, fat smelly dwarf.
See if you can get up there. How far are you climbing up? Are you climbing to the?
Oh, just to the platform. I'm gonna try to push the button.
All right. So you
there we
are you climbing all the way over the 60-foot
Whoops.
bridge? Are you getting up over here?
I want to try
And-
to push the button.
Okay,
I'm doing
so
whatever I need to do to push the button.
okay, so are you gonna walk through the spikes here and try and climb the wall,
I thought that's what I just did.
or are
That's
you
what I was
climbing the
doing.
rope over the giant bridge, which is an additional 60 feet over, or it was an additional 80,
I think-
80 feet?
So what I thought we were doing was attaching the rope to a high point and swinging over to the other side, and then climbing up on the platform and pushing the red button.
Yeah, so
that's
that
what I thought
platform
we were doing.
is up. There's another 7-foot
I'll climb it.
wall. So you're gonna climb the 7-foot wall, or you're gonna climb the 80-foot bridge to get over that.
Very confused on what you're talking about.
I'm gonna climb the wall.
Okay,
How did-
so
how did
Get
you
on
do
the
that?
get on the platform.
let me put you where you are then.
Maps.
Okay, so you're right here. You're huge.
Very large.
All right, so there you go. You want to climb that? You do you do an acrobatics check there.
Alrighty.
Just to clarify, so there's the tightrope, there's
It's
a bridge, and then there's a platform. Yes.
What were you rolling that extra strength for? You got a natural 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just rolling a whole bunch of dice in a roll because I kept rolling low and I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Okay. All
like
right.
7,
So
5,
with
10, and-
14 acrobatics, you get this. You get up the 7 feet, and you can see the button over there.
I'm gonna push it.
All right. You push the button, and the bridge goes down, and everyone's able to cross it if they so choose.
My character impatiently runs across. Where did my character go?
Is
There's
this-
only a healthy
Oh
button.
God.
He's mumbling a bunch of insults under his breath.
I have become the epitome of healthiness.
Sometimes it's annoying playing a character with a high wisdom. Oh crap! He would know how to get across. Ah.
Nah. All right. So here we go. And
Put the rest of us on the board. I'm
Oh,
assuming we
that's
need to
fine.
be on the
That's
board.
no, you don't really need to be on the board. Okay, so
Okay,
there's a door here, and you guys want to go through it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you go through it, and
Let the
That's style.
good job, you did it.
Troa, what's the alignment of your fat, smelly dwarf?
Lawful evil.
Waffle
Oh,
evil? He's
twin-
not
twin
sure.
beast. Waffle evil? No, he's the evil side
actually,
of
he's
that
not, I'm
pancake
kidding.
house.
I'm kidding. There's nothing lawful about it. He's chaotic evil.
Okay,
He's the-
so you go to walk through the door, and you guys suddenly appear on a
Boxing ring?
giant boxing ring.
Oh
with,
no.
with the
I'm
letters
going to-
WWS on it.
My character is made for these challenges. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, you're an abomination of a child with strength that high.
Okay. Candy, can we pause this for a second? Can I ask what the actual fuck is going on?
My character.
You guys
pretty
are
much ate a
doing
plate of
trials.
twice and is fine.
These are trials. Haven't you
We're
ever
doing
done
7 trials
trials?
for a spooky elevator song.
Figuring it out as we go is part of the adventure.
Ah, come on.
Okay, I'm
Alright, which
gonna
one are
go
you?
I
look
don't know
at
what the
my
hell's
dinner.
going on.
What?
It's like you see the opening of Star Wars and you're like, oh my god, just who wins the war already?
Oh my god, that probably is her. She's like, who wins? Who
Credit
dies?
scroll.
Just
Open-
do it, I'll do it.
Because I missed an hour of what the fuck.
My character doesn't know what we're doing, but she's really excited about it.
Cat, it's
I'm
Isn't that just you
Rex
in a
is
nutshell?
standing around looking
No, I'm
really
just role-playing.
confused.
I mean, your
Rex.
character.
Did you not hear the riddle at the beginning?
No,
I think she was here for any of that.
No, I wasn't here. I
you
asked
guys-
what's
you
going
guys
on, and
mind if I
everybody
read-
just like
Can
ignored
I read
me.
it off to her again so she has some context?
Go for it.
All right. So in the
Can we just
room
get
with the colored crystals. All right.
What crystal?
Oh, you really missed a lot, and we did it multiple
Yeah,
times
my
too.
mom came. I know. I'm
Um,
sorry.
Okay, so when you solved the first puzzle, when you got into the place, all right,
Mhm.
you guys. I, the god of wine and cake, admit your swine that I did take. If the swine you wish to see, 7 trials there shall be. If the trials you do not take, a meal of time my son will make. Oh, and don't forget the cake.
Love how you got super like Scottish at the end of that.
Seth,
Oh, don't forget the cake now.
Oh, my person Meredith is supposed to be Scottish, which is why I was trying to do the accent. But okay, so I should have ate the cake.
What?
Why?
was for you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the cake was poisoned. I had to roll Constitution twice.
All right, okay,
child.
I'm caught up. Okay, cool.
She has a really good Constitution stat.
Okay,
What
so-
trial
Are
are
you
we
anyway?
on? We're on
She
like
is an
5,
orc
right?
who ate human flesh in a weird human prison. So
Same. And I'm a hobbit.
Yeah, so you
that
guys
fucking eats shit.
did the first room trial. You got the cake maze completed. You just finished the acrobatics room. And now
Now
you're on
what?
the WWS. That's
I'm gonna go get my dinner. I'm so
the-
confused. I'll be right back again.
Later.
Rex is emotional
Okay,
support.
so
See you in an hour.
No, it's not gonna. Fuck me, man. It's not gonna be an hour. Hopefully.
You're like, I missed so much. Bye.
What do I do? What do I do? My character's jumping up and down,
Alright,
really excited. Like she just
Okay,
won a
so-
contest.
Alright, I'll be back.
I look around. Is there anything of note other than the very obvious big boxing ring that we're standing in? Is there the door that we exited out of? Is there people in the stands? Is
Okay,
there
so-
anything other than darkness?
All right, you hear an announcer voice. It sounds familiar.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. It's time for battle. Ready? Round 1, fight.
Just like
Ship
an
friends.
anthropomorphic pig girl ringing a bell.
All right, and from the sky above you, a bunch of dire wolves start dropping down. So just a moment.
Where all did we just drop in? Where we dropped in, or
You walked through the door and you suddenly were here. You have no
Okay,
idea
so-
what happened from
okay,
that
so I'll
point.
keep
You can
myself
blame
over there
Bud.
when
I asked where he would like to fight, and he's like, "Well, I don't want to fight,
He's
but
not
if I
even
had
here.
to, it should be a
Bud's not
WWE."
He's not
No.
even here.
No, he was here earlier, and he got to make a decision for when I was planning the campaign. All right, so
Lovely.
all right,
Who fights wolves in WWE? Shouldn't it be like giant orcs or something?
Do you not watch
Have you
WWE
not seen?
every
Yeah, have
time?
you not?
What?
Seriously, have you not watched
WWE
WWE?
WWE is live action anime. It's really simple.
I don't
Last week
remember
I
the
seen a
episode
beat
with
a
the
dog to
wolves,
death with a
but you could
chair.
link me to it.
all right.
Yeah,
So,
last week they
6
beat a
dire
dog to death
wolves.
with a metal chair.
There are 6 dire wolves.
Oh right. Can I roll initiative?
Are they? This is where they are.
And I'll give you guys Mew and Bud just because this was balanced for a larger party. All right. Yeah, it's you guys.
My character assumes this is wrestling and immediately tackles one of the wolves in some kind of a chokehold.
Well, we have to roll, don't we, to see who goes first?
Yeah, I'll start combat.
I knew I was supposed to be championed by this point. I knew this would come back to bite me.
All
How
right,
do we
rolling
what do we roll for
initiative.
I go
All
on
right,
6.
I rolled the initiative for everyone. All right, Necron, you
You did.
start. Go go.
Oh, all right.
Ding
Uh,
ding.
I will take out my +1 Warhammer and I will swing at Direwolf number 3.
And in the blue corner, Necron Deathforge swinging at a dire wolf.
With a big ass hammer.
All right, go ahead.
Fall to death, vile creature!
Vile creature.
23!
You're
All
the
right.
vile creature.
It's a hit. Oh wait. Yeah, it's a hit, right? What's
Look,
it
you
say?
hit
Did
something.
you not even? You didn't even do. Okay. All right. Are you okay?
Oh,
I stubbed
What?
toe on my
You did.
It hurts.
You stubbed your toe. Ouch. All right.
7 damage. Wow.
All right. Grace.
sound like a
your
Pokemon
turn.
Stadium announcer.
Yeah, basically.
Candy,
Yeah,
just my halberd. You didn't modify the damage.
I already did.
Damage part though.
What are you talking about?
It's one. There's a +8 to hit, and then it's one,
Oh, okay.
but it's supposed to be +5.
Halbert
You forgot that part.
damage. Plus what?
Supposed to use my charisma for the damage and
Gotcha.
and the chance to hit.
Come on, charisma.
There we go. Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna. I have to spend my action summoning my weapon because I didn't have it out.
Copy.
Oh yeah, I summoned my weapon. All I got. Let me double check. You know what? Yeah, that's all I got. Next person can go.
Okay, here we go. All right, so Mew, he goes after Direwolf 3 in order to assist. Let's see here, and he's gonna go in with his short sword, I suppose.
What is this song?
I have
This is
no
so-
idea.
I have no idea.
Totally
Yeah,
random.
It's like the same 10 seconds looping.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. All right,
Um,
there we go, and we've got Mew.
Cool things.
He does some damage, and I was just like,
I'm the little guy in the blue corner after the same dire wolf. Oh, good show.
Rex, go.
I hate that.
okay, I
hate the voice too, man.
attack.
Oh, I love the voice. My
I
character
roll
hates it.
With let's do chromatic orb.
A little eye next to the spell should tell you what
How
they do.
many spaces can I move?
Normal. 5.
Do I cue something up on the music bot?
What?
Just make sure it's not copyrighted.
Oh, never mind then. Whoops, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Dude,
gonna
let's
do
get
Because
ready to
otherwise we'll
orb.
lose this later when we try and export it to YouTube.
So
Fair enough.
let's play some
And it's
classical, like some Bach or something. Best of Beethoven, I don't know.
No.
We're
Looks
going
classical.
Classical
Bach
battle
to
music.
Beethoven.
Let's see.
Classical wrestling music.
Oh yes, let's see.
That works.
Play classical for wrestling.
I like this violin. This is pretty cool.
Okay. Wait, I hit him.
Ride your violin if you know what I mean.
Oh, this'll work. This'll work.
Let's do.
Yeah, this is
thunder.
nice.
That seems like a good. What's he got
Okay.
for damage?
All right,
I hit him
it
with
does 16 damage to the dire wolf.
On Rex in the blue corner after dire wolf 3. Oh, they're really ganging up on that fucker.
That's
That fucker,
hilarious.
yeah.
Shell, what do? Computer,
Uh,
stop! The world fades to gray and everything
Shut up.
shakes and shakes! Oh no! Everything's going dark! And you wake up in
Lots
a
of
field,
screaming from Grace.
and there's a tree
Lots of swearing.
next to you that hadn't been there before, and you're in a forest! You can barely see out of the foliage. There's not really much grass anymore at all, but there's some clovers. And then from the distance you hear, and it's like,
Aha! I still got your shrine.
and you can't really see it, but there's a puff of smoke that you can hear in the distance.
Fucking damn it.
Andy, can I look in the sky and see if I noticed anything different in the position of the stars?
You can notice that that for the most part you don't see the stars. The moons aren't out right now, and
Okay, so I can't tell how long we've been here, if it's been days or years.
well, yeah, you didn't like make a concerted effort to observe it previously. But
Okay, well, I'd like to take note of it now.
okay, so you
Stellar
observe the stellar positions. And did you want to jot down some constellations while you're there?
I just want to take enough notes so that I'd be able to notice any difference if they were to majorly change at all.
Okay, sure. All right, so you draw some pictures of the stars up ahead. Are you guys heading to the? Are you heading after the pig sounds in the general direction you usually go? You still have the
Are we gonna
stream
have
to
to
your
do the-
left.
Happen?
Let's just run right to the fight without stopping.
Yeah, are we gonna
Do
have to
everything
do the
exactly the same, except the mistakes, and just run right there. Because I think we're going off of a real world timer. So every time we stop and argue about what we're not going to do again, we're like losing our advantage to get there quick.
Yes, I completely agree, Smelly
So
Dwarf.
what I'm suggesting is 0 conversation, run right to the walls without stopping, and do everything
Go.
the same.
I agree. Let's go.
We have to do the whole get across the chasm again, or is the drawbridge
All right,
still down?
so computer, 30-minute timer. All right, so you guys rush to the door. You go in. You put the stones on the altar. You go through the maze. You make it. All right, at the cake place, do you pick up the cake? Does anyone eat the cake?
Oh,
I eat the cake.
I
Fuck
pick
it.
up the
people
cake.
eat
still
the
have
cake
cake
and
in their
pocket the
pockets from
cake.
before, right?
No,
No one has cake still? Okay.
no. Every
bite, one
time you've
pocket.
woken up, your inventory has reverted back to what it was initially.
But the cake goes away as we do it, so I think the cake is actually our timer. So eating the cake is probably a bad idea. Out of character. My character
The
doesn't
cake
realize
goes
this.
away as we... Wait. Who
So
said the cake
the-
goes away?
Yeah,
The
it
cake
stays
has
away?
been getting older looking, and it has anything that you've taken off the cake is no longer there. When you go through, Shadzar says the cake is a lie. No, the cake is different than a lie.
It's real, apparently.
It's a very large cake, luckily.
It's different.
All right.
It's a different kind of lie.
Okay, Rex, go ahead and roll Constitution. Shell, roll Constitution.
Constitution, please.
There's too many windows.
Please.
Uh,
Yeah,
Post
bitch. Fucking.
It's-
I own that
Yeah.
cake.
Fine.
Throws up from
It's
eating you.
weird and crumbly, but you don't feel sick at all.
No, because
I
I
can't find it, guys.
Let's go.
You're on
Welcome
your
by
main
the
character
Shadzar.
sheet.
There's a lot of windows. Okay,
Number-
I found it.
All
Wait,
right,
is this
cool.
the save?
All right, you feel a little bit sick.
I was supposed
to
to
your
do a saving
tom
throw, but I
tom.
did a regular throw.
That's fine.
Oh, I did.
Alright.
That's-
oh,
yeah,
shit, I
that's
was
what he
supposed
It's
to
fine.
save.
I know it's basically the same. All right. So then you go into the acrobatics room, and you guys the bridge is still down, so you can cross it.
I want to pull my halberd out before we go into this room.
Drag the window I
the
need to the
WWE
hotbar.
room.
What do you mean drag the window I need to the? You close them and open them with F keys. Shadzar, which window would I drag to the hotbar? Like I can drag this to the hotbar? Boop. No. Oh, you've got too many windows open. Oh, she says, or Shadzar says, you can drag the icons for a window down to the hotbar. Just FYI.
You don't have to have so many open.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know, Shadzar. Okay, so you guys get into battle, and you have somehow an identical set of swings for your beginning and announcements. And what do you do next?
Okay, so I guess it's Shell's turn. What we were doing
Okay.
before.
Yeah,
What? It was
Shell.
my turn last time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it
your
still
turn.
is.
It's
Well,
not your turn.
we went through all the other turns, and they turned out exactly the same.
Okay. I have to find
Conveniently.
the map in the pile of maps. Here's the map. It says I get an
I would just
additional
close the
action.
others
How does
out.
this work? Oh, start with the great axe, I guess.
Okay, and you hit.
Do I get another action? Do I get to do it again?
The extra attack feature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was supposed to do damage first. Well,
No, you do the attack. Okay, so yeah.
I rolled to make sure I hit it, like the
Okay.
accuracy, and then I rolled to do damage. So that was
Oh,
do
and
damage
the
roll.
girl in the red corner after the dire worth 2! What a hit!
And then I do it again because I have 2 actions.
I'm glad you like it, Shadzar. All right.
Oh, he'd feel that in the morning if he was gonna wake up! Sucks to be you, direwolf 2!
Of how the pig says Direwolf 2.
Yeah, that's
This is his name.
Direwolf 1.
Direwolf
Mom,
1
what's my name?
in the white corner! Going for the little guy! Mew Mew, what are you gonna do?
Did you just cut out?
No.
You keep cutting in and out for me.
Yeah, like every 15 seconds or so, like you lose a word when you're talking.
Sorry, it's when I'm switching the voice effect thing, it has to go through. All right. Anyways, so Direwolf 1 attempts to attack Mew, but misses. And then Direwolf 2. Let's see here. We got...
Isn't Direwolf still dead or not yet?
No.
In the red corner, getting revenge after Shell. A miss! And he bit his own paw. What a fool!
How do you miss that hard?
Oh, he missed himself to death!
God. He didn't deserve to live if he died that easy.
Direwolf 3, angry at Necron for all the damage he has inflicted, goes to bite him. But he misses because he's thinking about his old pack home. Direwolf 4.
Direwolves are not easy. They do not have a lot of...
He goes, wow, 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 wow. And he's barking. He's not happy. After Shell. And it's a hit. A hit. 10 damage to Shell Guamard. Good show, Direwolf 4. Direwolf 5, coming from the white corner. Who will he go for? Well, it seems like he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 choices. And he rushes. Let's see here. The only one he can really reach is over here. Yeah, he's like, okay, here we go. Down to Mew Town. And it's a miss. Mew, how do you do it? Direwolf 6, from the grayish corner. After Taters. What did Taters do to you? Nothing yet, Direwolf 6, nothing yet. And it's a hit. He goes, how? 10 damage to the potato person. Taters, will you get revenge?
Taters.
Taters.
It's dead.
Taters, are you alive?
Taters?
The sleeping tater.
Moving on.
All right. I assume he'll just attack.
Yeah, Tater's dead.
Direwolf 6 just bit you.
Me?
Taters with 8 damage to Direwolf 6. Good show. Show him what you got, little potato.
This is so ridiculous. I love it. Love it and hate it. This is so ridiculous.
Jace Link, thank you so much for the sub. 6 months.
Dark suffering.
Much appreciated. I gotta dance here for a second. How have you been, Link?
Oh shit! Ay. Ay.
You rock, Link. It's good to see you. All right, and I think Bud's gonna go in with a rapier after the almost dead Direwolf 3. Oh, but he misses.
Better luck next time, bud. Blue corner isn't doing so hot. Necron, what shall you do?
I'm gonna hold my action for 1 turn and see what my buddy next to me does first. I'm hoping he finishes this thing off.
Okay.
Buddy, there are a lot of buddies next to you, Smelly Man.
The one whose name is a thing that can't be pronounced.
It's Mew.
I mean, it's
okay.
Mew. All right, Grace. In the blue corner.
Okay, I want to attack 3 with my halberd. Let me just double check so I know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. To where is it?
Nice.
All right, it's a hit to Direwolf 3. Show 'em what you got. Grace takes out Direwolf 3 with great prejudice.
Now I'd like to take my action.
Copy.
I'm gonna cast. I've been wanting to say this in combat my entire life. I'm gonna cast Animate Dead.
You're gonna cast
And this will allow me to res up to 3 zombies, but I can only use it once a day.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
You're a
take.
cleric,
I'm
aren't you?
within 50 feet. Yeah, I'm a cleric. I'm a necromancer. That's what I made. I've never built a necromancer before.
Okay,
And that-
excuse me, I'm sorry.
Anyway, Direwolf 2 and 3 should come back to life as zombies. and on my turn, as my bonus action, instead of moving, I can mentally command them to attack. They basically have similar stats, except they're undead.
Okay, does it take its turn to raise them?
Yeah, that's my turn, is raising them.
Okay.
They'll be able to act on my next turn, instead of me moving or attacking. It's basically one of my 2 actions to make them attack.
All right, so direwolf 3 and 2.
Yeah, the 2 that are dead are now undead direwolves.
All right, so
Go over what that means, but I don't think being undead matters for fighting other direwolves.
yeah, no, it's fine. All right, so they're both alive and on your team. Okay, so
Rise, my minions of darkness!
Gonna flagellate while you say that?
No, he holds his hands and gestures greatly, though, you know. Let the pain of the lady fill your corpses!
all right, and Mew in the blue corner. He's getting surrounded by direwolves, good and bad. He's gonna take his short sword. Oh, here's his short sword for direwolf 5. Oh, you shouldn't have gone after the wee one, direwolf 5. Looks like you're gonna feel the hurt. Okay, 9 damage. Good show, little guy.
Yes.
Rex Blackthorn
Alright.
in the blue corner. What do you do?
I'm gonna move about here, which is like 4 spaces. And actually, can I move like here? Perfect. Awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna use Scorching Ray, which I can hit 3 people with at the same time. So I'm gonna hit.
But how many direwolves can she hit?
Yeah, but they have to be within the
3.
line of the ray, right?
No.
Or is it
I
3
can
rays?
3 targets. It's
Oh.
3 separate rays.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome!
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit 4, I'm gonna hit 1, and I'm gonna hit 5. So I'm gonna, let's see, did I hit him?
Oh
I believe Scorching
no!
Ray is a
I
touch
missed.
attack, though,
Alright,
not
so-
a... Isn't Scorching Ray a touch attack?
No, it's a range.
That's Ray.
Yeah, but it's range touch, right? Because it's magic.
No. Well,
Range touch just means you have to hit them, it means you don't have to count the hardness of their armor if they have any. It's a dex-based dodge.
I thought it was.
okay,
I thought
I
they were
hit
just like
him.
little arrows of light.
So
That's what I'm
what's the
saying.
damage?
I don't think 9 would hit a direwolf range.
7 damage to direwolf 1, and it looks like direwolf 4 dodged. Good job, direwolf 4. You're gonna make a difficult show. And oh, direwolf 5. You done fucked up Rex's plan.
Damn it. I only hit 1. I'm super upset. I should have just hit 1 with the
Shell
bows.
Kwama in the red corner. What will you do?
The map's not working. What? Oh, cool. That one's friendly. Well, we should murder this one. Because murder is all I know.
Beautiful murder.
13 damage to direwolf 4. A critical hit on the next. Oh my goodness, 19 damage. What is wrong with this child?
I'm making friends! Swing.
You're making friends with Necron.
No, cat. Oh god.
And direwolf 1. Will he get his vengeance against Rexa Blackthorn? Let's see. It looks like a hit. It's biting after Rexa. Oh, 11 damage. Ouch. That's a chunk of skin that won't come back without a long night's sleep.
I'm gonna hit it with a stick.
Hit it with a stick. Direwolf 4! Oh, what's Direwolf 4 gonna do? It's gonna go after the creepy little girl! That's right, but it misses, cause it's fucking terrified! Direwolf 5! And by the way, these wolves have no idea how they got here either!
Are they just as confused as us?
Even more so, especially since you resurrected their friends. All right, Direwolf 5 going in for the kill. Mew. Oh, that little wily bastard. Jacob Joggy 2001, welcome to the show.
Direwolf 6, what will you do? Will you attack a potato kid? Yes, you will. And it's a hit! What was that? No. Whoops. And ta-da! Oh no, the potato child is dying on the floor! Taters! Taters is convulsing and suffering! Taters has succeeded in his death-saving throw and is stabilized. What a lucky little tater.
Love the accent. It's so funny.
Bud, what will he do? It looks like he's going to probably have to move, I guess, because now that thing is not bad
Maybe to
anymore.
Direwolf 6.
Da-da-da! Bud, go get him! Oh, Bud, you could have done better.
Oh, you could have done better, lad.
Ah, it sucks to be you. Necron, what shall you do with your puppies?
Alright, so for my move action, I'm going to command Direwolves 3 and 2 to both attack Direwolf 4. And for my...
On top of
You want to
Rex.
do that first?
Oh, Rex, she's getting a little close to the direwolf there.
And I have another action after that if he's still alive.
So, you can't move there, unfortunately. There's a person. There you go. That's better.
Well, actually, I could have him move here, because they could... This counts as a... Oh, no, that's that would provoke an attack of opportunity. Yeah, never mind. That's fine.
Okay. Direwolf 1, you say, right? No, 2 and 3.
Direwolf 3 is attacking 1, and Direwolf 2 is attacking 4. And I think you have to roll that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Beneath and...
Oh, wait. It did a double roll there. I don't think they would be unconscious. Let me get rid of their unconsciousness. Oh, it looks like there's a slight glitch here. Just a moment, eh? I paused the match. Just a moment. Okay. All better now. Try that again. Yeah, that's
critical
right.
hit.
Critical hit. Much better. Puppies killing puppies. That's what we came here for today.
Question.
It's dead now.
Direwolf 3 has to
Question.
go
So
first.
to be... Oh, my bad. Okay. You tell me when it's my turn.
Oh, so... No.
On 7 damage to Direwolf 1 from Direwolf 3. Well played. And now it's your turn,
wait,
Grace.
hold on, it's still my turn. I haven't actually taken... That was my move equivalent action. I
move
haven't
equivalent,
done an
gotcha.
attack. I still
Go
get a spell. Direwolf 4, is it at 0, or is it still like... Does it still have health?
Direwolf 4 is
It's
at
dying.
0. Yeah, it's dying.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at Direwolf 1.
Okay.
Let me... stupid spells.
Oh, look at Necron. He's just showing everyone else up. Let's see what he can do.
Had a hat in the middle of that. That was funny.
Nope, it's a miss. So he points
Never
his finger
mind.
and
Didn't
shoots
mean
the
to
bolt.
hype y'all up.
Bastard.
Not exciting at all, after all.
And cuts out.
Grace, go ahead.
Okay, so each weapon I have to be within 1 square, right? Like I would have to be this close to feet square in between me and my target, right?
Yeah,
okay.
you're using the thing with
reach,
reach, right? Yeah. But yeah, you're that gray area around you is your standard reach. I mean, you would get an extra distance from using the halberd, but otherwise no. It's good to see you here, by the way,
Okay,
Jacob.
So I get an extra square outside of that gray area.
Yeah, in your case, only with that weapon.
When I have a reach weapon. All right. So how far can I move and still attack or cast a spell?
5.
5 squares.
Can I move here and then shoot a spell?
Yeah.
Like, at that?
At the dead thing? Sure.
At the... Oh, it's dead? Oh.
4 is dead.
What the fuck?
There's a little gray circle next to it.
Direwolf
so you can go
6
easier.
and Direwolf
Wait, where
1
were
and
you
5 are
before?
alive.
I
Where
don't
you
want to
were-
shoot it
right
at
here.
my companion.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're
my
right
bad.
there. So move here and shoot a straight line at a diagonal and kill the direwolf that way.
Yeah, I was...
Or actually, you're
Figure
here,
out.
right? You can just take a 5-foot step there and shoot it.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
Lovely. And I will cast First Blast. How do I do that? Okay, there it is.
Click the little. Oh, okay. You click the magnifying glass next to the spell. It'll give you a thing to roll.
Miss. Fuck.
And Grace goes for the kill, but doesn't quite make it. Mew, can you do better? And little Mew pulls out his short sword and he says, yes, perhaps I can. And he goes, and he's like, never mind, I was busy anyways. Rex, show him what you got in the middle.
All right. So I got some cantrips. Let's see. I can do. Let me. Is this a good? Yeah. Okay. I can. Ooh, wait. Is that a ray? Wait. Can I do like? Okay, a frigid beam with blue white streaks toward a creature range. Attack on hit. Awesome. I'ma hit this bad bitch. This bad bitch with some frosty frost.
And Rex!
Fuck!
Oh, she done missed again! Oh, better luck next time, Missy! Shell, what can you do? Show us how creepy it is!
I lost my magic touch. I want my
So
paladin.
ridiculous how you're doing.
Kill this
Fucking
character
hell.
already.
Sensing
Make it
blood,
dead.
she moves towards the wounded one. And let's do the swing again. I'm really good at this, guys!
Oh, good show, little girl! Look at that! Look at all the blood! Oh, yes, you love it, don't you? It's dying! You killed the puppy! Good job!
I wins!
Oh, I had a second level 3 spell. Oh. Somebody make another body for me. Oh, I
The
can
thing
only
about my
have 3.
character is that depending on the situation and the way my party is responding to her, she's either the most powerful, amazing character ever, or the worst, most unfocused, unintelligent character ever.
Direwolf
Oh,
5, Mew! Oh,
like
you
he
better
had
be
a
ready for it. It looks like he's going for the kill. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, yes, very impressive. 8 damage to that little gnome. How's it feel to be so short and bloody? And Direwolf 6, you're not dead yet. What are you going to do about it? Well, you're going to try and bite something? That seems to be your primary skill. Good job! Oh, very nice bite. Going after Bud, who is now wounded as shit. Taters is dying. He's got 1 death token. Not a good sign. Bud, what are you going to do? I think you're going to pansy out, right? Ah, that would be appropriate for a Bud. Let's see. I think you would go with... healing word. I'd wager you would do a healing word. Yeah? Okay, on Taters. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Taters, he comes back to life. And he's like, oh my, that was a disgusting display of non-potato being.
What did I
Necron,
do?
My turn. All right.
welcome back, Taters. Welcome back. You done died and come back.
All right. First, we're going to have Direwolf 3 attack Direwolf 5, and I will command Direwolf 2 to run around and also attack Direwolf 5.
Oh, this is gonna be a good show! Direwolf 2 and Direwolf 3 ganging up against the good Direwolf 5 who never did anyone wrong. Except perhaps Mew. Oh, and it's a hit. Oh, it's a bleeding hard hit. 14 damage. Well
You
done.
monster.
Direwolf 3, what will you do? Can you do better?
I
Oh,
intentionally built something strong.
oh, Direwolf 3, he senses his former companion, and he shies away from the bite. He's like, oh, I used to have flesh that same color. Just not many minutes
Really
ago.
funny.
Yes.
That's really funny.
There's my guiding bolt on the wolf as my final action.
Ah, Necron! Ready to fuck up Direwolf 5! Making up for how Direwolf 2 really kind of screwed it up. Or I guess it was Direwolf 3.
No, I didn't. I don't know what I just did to it. I said grant attack. That is not what I.
You granted it an attack!
No, I meant to do
That's
this.
very good! Give it an attack!
I meant to do.
Oh, okay,
46
but he was given an extra attack. But it
No,
didn't
he
work
wasn't.
out
That was a
as a
misclick.
grant attack.
It
Okay.
itself and died.
It went raw and died
You should
upon the
hurry
floor.
so the clock doesn't run down again.
All right, Grace, what will you do? What will you do, Grace? You're in the blue-gray corner. It's not a corner at all.
Dude, I like this spell.
Okay.
Guiding bolt is awesome.
1 second. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna step here. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna curse Direwolf 6 with my Hexblade curse. And then I'm going to stab it.
Yes.
Let me just double check. Controls. Okay, cool. So, alright, cool. So I'm going to. I'm gonna stab. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to. The damage.
Good show from Grace of House Asteriel. 9 damage to Direwolf 6.
Because I cursed it, you add my proficiency bonus to that, which is 3. So, you add
9 plus 3 damage to Direwolf 6. Very impressive. Slightly more impressive than it would have otherwise been. Yes, very good.
9 plus 3 to Direwolf 6. Math is hard. Okay, cool.
And Mew, what shall you do? There's a dead wolf next to you, and another dead wolf next to you, and a dead wolf over there, and there's a not quite dead wolf. Perhaps you should go for the not quite dead wolf. And he does. Look, he's going. Oh, he can't quite make it, but wait. He's got a pew-pewer. Pull out your pew-pewer. He's got his energy gun. Yeah.
You got a what?
Yeah, Direwolf 6. Oh, you done missed. Oh, you see the blue flames of the ice gun, but they go pew-pew, and they miss. Rex, can you do better?
Fuck. Yeah, I am pissed off. I climb onto his corpse.
The dead one?
Rex Blackthorn! Riding the corpse of the elder dire wolf.
Wait, I didn't realize. I thought the other guy was alive. Hold on.
We're like, yeah.
There's little,
Can you move the... I can't get to my character. Can you...
You have officially locked your character inside the dire wolf.
There you go. Okay. So I go over here, and I... Ray of Frost him. Fucking please fucking hit. You better fucking hit. You fucking... Yes!
Oh, look at that ray of frost. Much better than Mew's little shooty gun. Yeah. Oh, 4 damage! That's kind of pathetic. Good job, Rex Blackthorn. Shell, what can you do? Can you show her up? Can you kill the last wolf? I mean, pet it heavily.
I'm gonna make friends.
Time for heavy petting. Wolf.
Hang on, there's too many windows. I can't find the thing. Where did it go?
And the crowd goes wild, watching in terror as the last dire wolf, who isn't like, a zombie and shit, is hit by a small child. Not quite to death! Oh, direwolf! Oh, you missed! It sucks to be you!
Yes. Oh. Dang. Oh well, so
There's
the
only
dead
one
one's
left alive.
Direwolf 6, what will you do? How can you make up for the fact you're bound to be dead in a moment? What are you thinking right now? You've been snatched from the wild, thrown down into the WWS match. You don't even know what I'm saying. Attack
I don't even know what you're saying.
Taters! And you damage him. Oh, it's a miss. It's a miss. But know what's happened? The room's begun to shake. The light is turning gray! Oh,
That's not
Lord!
fair. Come on, man.
Oh, no! But Taters, you got one throw! Oh, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm currently not at my computer and I can't beat my computer.
Taters,
so,
are you going to attack it with your Warhammer? I'll give you one attack.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna watch.
No!
Taters.
Don't
on,
tell
attack
us
it.
because he's going to be a jerk.
Everyone
Come
will
on.
gut you.
Damn it.
Oh, he
I
watches
wasn't
as his
ready to
Warhammer goes
I guess
and
I can hit
hits.
it.
And it's dying! Oh, you got your vengeance despite your inner good that you done fucked off. All right.
What?
And the world all fades while the crowd's going wild.
Okay. So, rerun.
Computer,
Just run.
stop.
Just fucking go.
All right. You wake up in a field, and
Run.
the trees are
And I start
taller.
running.
The sky
Just
doing this
is
all
red, and the stars look very different than they were last time. And then there's a giant ravine next to you where the river had been. And you hear,
Run.
I got
just start
you,
sprinting.
Piggly Wiggly.
I just fucking start running toward it.
Do you start the timer before or after you give that speech?
It's always
Start
after.
booking it. I'm just fucking booking it at this point. I fucking
We all attempt to tackle the thing.
Okay.
We all
yes,
go in a
we are
camp.
all jumping at
Computer,
it. We're just
30-minute
not
timer.
in the bit. We're just
Okay, so you get to the door. You put the lights on. You go through the maze. Do you put cake in your pockets?
Yes.
No, I don't want any
Yes.
cake, damn it.
fucking put the
There's
cake
no
in
more
pockets.
cake.
Fine.
You're
Fuck
taking all the cake.
Does anyone
Yes.
eat the cake? It is moldy and it is crusty.
Well, now
No,
I'm
I
gonna eat
just
it.
take it.
All right, you eat it. You feel quite sick, Shell. You feel quite sick at this point.
Sick
If
myself.
she starts slowing down, I pick her.
Okay.
And
She
he's on
starts
my
slowing
shoulder.
down, I'm leaving her.
Fucking
She can
go.
stay in the cake room.
No,
Okay, but
we're
Candy,
not
Have a
Candy,
bite of
if
cake
I
and
eat
one in
it,
my
right?
pocket. This is the
Yeah.
ritual.
Candy, if I eat it, it should be fine because I'm a potato, and if it's getting moldy, then it's kind of like my environment, right?
You're getting
No,
old.
potatoes get eaten and destroyed by mold.
It's true.
Oh shit.
That's
It'd be like the
don't touch
opposite.
the
You should
cake.
be
You.
weak to potato.
Okay.
Cake
You don't
mold.
want to touch the cake, actually.
Mold to his plants is like acid to people. The bad kind, not the good
I
Okay,
thought
kind.
mold
stop.
was just like small plants, but I guess not.
Stop discussing. Let us move forward. I yell in character.
Okay. All right.
Run through the
So-
challenges.
So who all? Just remember who
Scott,
all
if you
put
walk-
cake in your pockets. Okay. All right.
I
And okay. So you went through the trial of rooms. You get to the cake maze. You go through it. You go through the acrobatics room over the bridge, which is still down.
Count my
And-
halberd, of course.
You go through the door, and
At this point.
this time you don't end up on the WWS fighting ring. Not at all. No, instead, you're in a room full of sad, sickly people who are crying. What do you do?
What race are they?
Just say if
Depends.
you want
Hold
perception.
on.
No, don't worry about it.
No, I gotta roll for this. Personally.
They fat, smelly dwarfs like this fat, smelly dwarf.
Okay, so-
Necron walks up and heals one of the sickly dying people. Like he touches him and casts Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it.
Oh, so you can do more than.
He sues
more
you for
than
sexual harassment.
flagellate yourself, huh?
Is this guy like at death's door? 'Cause if he is, I'm supposed to get max out of my heal.
Yeah. He's,
But only if he's dead or if he's like dying or
Yeah,
just at the
there's-
verge of death, it's max heal.
everyone is. They're not quite dying. They're sickly and
They look like they
Okay.
haven't eaten in a really long time. There's children crying in the corner. And there's a dead person in the center of the room that everyone is kind of huddled around and crying about.
Wait, there's a
So
dead
what's the
person?
dead person doing?
The dead person is lying dead.
You know what? I want to change my action if that's cool.
Sure.
I'm gonna walk up to the dead person and I'm going to cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
Trying to resurrect them.
All right.
Try to wake the corpse up.
Okay.
It lasts for anyway. So I'm gonna ask it, what happened here?
Okay. And I roll persuasion.
All right.
Persuade the dead.
But shouldn't it talk to him because he cast a spell?
It's no. The way it's supposed to happen is I have to ask 5 questions and the corpse is supposed to answer them. But I mean, I'm rolling persuasion because that's how this works.
All right, fine.
But yeah, then normally I'm supposed to get to ask it 5 questions.
Yep, I know.
What happened here?
Maybe you get a really concise
Yeah.
answer now.
All right, so. Well,
Skip
so
to a more
you
appropriate
see,
song.
Yeah, no, there's actually the spell says the corpse doesn't have to answer truthfully. So
Yeah.
Okay.
the roll is
Exactly.
important.
so you see, I died. I had been doing all these trials and such, and then I died, and it wasn't very fun. And then all these people, I guess they're here. I didn't know about them before.
Do
we
the
are.
people look old?
What?
The
People
people, what are
look
their
old?
basic age?
It
Age,
covers a
race.
wide range of
You.
ages. They mostly look to be human.
Were you doing the trials with companions? And are they here?
Not really. You know, I just every once in a while I like to stop by and do trials. You know, it's kind of what I did when I was alive. I was an adventurer. I like to go and do trial-y type things. But I didn't have a lot of friends because I wasn't very good at it.
And what does one normally
guy
get
already.
for beating a trial?
I mean, prestige, treasure, women, lots of women. In fact, I recognized a couple of those women. Several actually. Yeah.
This guy's disgusting. I see why you like him, this fat, smelly dwarf.
To our knowledge, the person that owns this place stole something of ours and said we have to complete the trial to get it back. Is that normal for this place?
Oh yes, quite. Yes, he stole one of my winches. I was trying to retrieve her.
Your windshields?
We're
Winches.
playing a bloody game?
Didn't notice, you fat, smelly dwarf, from the number of times we've been reset?
Does
What, have you
anybody
been paying
else want to
attention
ask
to your
this?
flagellating?
Does anybody else want to ask this thing a question before I
My
send it back
character-
to its rest?
Wait, can my character see the ghost? Is it a ghost looking thing?
It's a
Dead
talking corpse. It's a talking dead person. I've asked it 4
My
questions.
character
I have
ignores
1
it,
left.
goes to the children that are crying in the corner, and says, "Was he my cat?" Holds up the cat really excitedly.
Okay, roll.
Is there anything
roll
useful you can
charisma?
know?
What did you ask?
My final question, is there anything useful you can tell me about this and future challenges here?
I mean, really, I guess
Like the cake?
I hope that you like whatever you're going after, buddy. You know, because I died and shit. It's not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know.
Yes.
I can't quite tell what's happening. Oh shit, that's my last
I'm
question.
gonna, as he's talking, I'm looking at him as far as like, do you commit yourself to the Lady of Pain?
I'd be like, no, no, that's okay.
Too bad! And I punch him as he dies.
All right, so all right, the I'm gonna roll this.
Okay, I will.
As he was talking about the winches, some of them gasp in horror and they start pointing fingers at each other and they're shouting, "No, he was mine! No, he was mine!"
You're what?
Okay, I want to do something. I would like to stand in the middle of the room, shout to all the sickly people, and ask anyone, Does anyone have anything useful to say, or would you like the sweet release of death? Because I can provide, one if you cannot provide the other.
Oh, that'd be quite helpful. I do need some fresh corpses.
All right, use persuasion.
See you
Just
flagellating, dwarf. I swear to God.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use
hurry up. We
persuasion.
don't have much time.
Okay, so. All right, persuasion. So.
Persuade them to tell me something in fear of death.
You'd be like, we're just sad. Why do you gotta be so mean?
Look sickly and old. If you'd like to die, I can help you. Otherwise, speak up.
All right, Shell, did you ever do charisma?
Yeah, it's in the thing. It's a 6.
A 6. All right, you show them the cat, and they just start crying, and you don't know why. They're just bawling. They're like, Daddy's dead. Daddy's dead.
They don't like my cat. The character's confused.
Wait, there's a little boy crying over a corpse saying Daddy's dead.
They're in the corner crying about Daddy being dead.
Can I roll perception? Is there anything in the
Can
room like
And
anyone
there's women
what
women
happened?
fighting about who he was with. But
Can anybody tell us what this room is for?
Apparently it's for sad people.
this is so.
Looks
Rex,
like a
you're asking
repository.
them. This is where he died. He died. And
It doesn't give me an answer.
Is there an
the door?
exit out of this room?
That is not an
No.
answer. That is a statement.
there's
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 no
I
not
want
an
an answer.
there's not an exit that you can
There's only
see.
sad
You can
people.
roll perception if you want.
I rolled a 3. I
Yeah.
failed
I
miserably.
want a fucking answer. I'm asking again. Someone
15.
give me a fucking. Ah!
Someone already rolled
Okay.
a 21. I don't think
So
we're
what
gonna
are
get
you-
an answer.
What are you
They're
asking?
not.
I'm
Necron.
gonna
What's
look
this room
around.
for?
I'm gonna look around the room
We
for
ask-
anything
we keep
that's out of
asking-
place.
Yeah.
Look for the thing that doesn't belong.
2.
Roll perception.
Okay.
D3.
So
I
there
did.
there is there's a door behind
Why is that not
them.
working?
You can see like a keyhole, but you don't have anything to fit in it.
I'm gonna check
So we have to
the
find
corpse
the
that
key.
little boy is crying over. I'm gonna check that for a key.
Okay.
Like just walk over with no preamble and start checking the pockets of the corpse.
Well, the corpse was the person you're already next to.
Oh, perfect. I'll just start
Can I
checking
see
the
if
pockets.
there's a key? Can I see if there's a key? If I notice anything with my insight? I have an 18.
No, you don't. You don't see any key.
Do I find any? in his
All right,
pockets?
so and they're shouting, "What are you doing here? You're only making it worse. Why did you do that to him?"
Do you wish to join him, child?
Jesus Christ.
Once
And
I can
I-
cover that smell.
Alright.
I look up at the little boy that's crying when I say that.
All right,
I can arrange that.
all right, and the child runs
Oh,
and it goes to his mom and starts crying and crying, and then
Necron, what is wrong with you?
and then she rushes over to the door and pushes a button that you hadn't seen before, and the floor falls out from below, and everyone can roll dexterity.
God damn it, Necron.
What? You've never threatened to
Dexterity
kill
or
a child?
acrobatics?
I swear
Dexterity.
to God, I'm going to kill
I
you.
only said I was going
Fuck.
to kill him.
Okay,
I'm totally weighing
So-
at my feet.
so Shell, you jump over to the there's a little ledge. Everyone, including the women and children, all fall down. Everyone in the party falls down except for you, and they've all fallen into a pit that's about 60 feet down, and they're sinking into quicksand.
Oh
Oh,
god.
I
You
move
said
my
there's a
legs.
ledge?
I start wiggling my legs. I know how to get out of quicksand. Aha!
But does your
Does your
character
character-
roll intelligence?
Oh, fuck.
I'll roll insight to try to get myself out.
Okay.
24. I figure maybe
Okay.
use the we
Shit.
put the rope
So-
together and
I
Alright,
kind of
so
know. I know I have to
Necron,
move.
you know to hold still, and
To get out of quicksand, you have to move.
wait, hold on. I hold perfectly still, but I say struggling will help you get out faster.
but
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
persuasion?
what? You're
Standing
trying to get
still is-
everyone to struggle to death.
Wait.
He says it while he's laughing. He's not trying to
We
be
fell
persuasive.
60 feet. If people were gonna die, they'd already be dead.
Wait.
Quicksand.
If you stand still in quicksand,
Yeah, but
you
it's
will
still a
sink
solid
faster.
surface.
No,
I-
it isn't.
It's not. When you fall into quicksand initially, it packs the sand down, so you stop falling. But moving loosens the sand under your feet and causes you to sink more. Standing
Yeah,
still
but you
causes
can
the sand to
bring.
pack down.
The thing is, you have to. So
You have to,
have
like, wiggle your legs.
Then you probably would have
Yeah.
broken your
You
legs.
have to move in order to.
You have to
get
make a
out.
little vacuum to make your leg. Yeah, I saw like a whole thing about how to get at it.
Yeah,
Our
so,
characters
like,
don't.
Fine, whatever. We didn't break our legs. Fine.
That's
As a person who lives in a very snowy area, if you jump off a really high thing into something soft like snow, I know that snow doesn't sound soft when you're falling at a crazy high speed, but it will soften the blow in a way that is difficult to explain. It like cushions around you. It's like falling into a giant pile of like fluff.
Wait,
Yeah,
do you still have that rope on
fantastic.
you? Do you still have that rope on you?
I think we use the rope to get over the other thing, but I do have some fishing tackle.
Fish me out, please.
all right. So
What's
My
the tension of
character-
that line?
Pulls out the fishing tackle, which includes like a lure, a hook, and a lot of fishing line, and goes, "Would this help?"
Yes.
Give it a
Okay.
try.
and the room begins to shake, and everything starts fading to gray. And
No! God damn.
computer,
You're gonna be here all
cancel
night.
timer.
Well, at least we
You
won't
guys
get
wake up in a
bumped.
field, and there's a giant ravine next to you. You're at the edge of a cliff, and
We should start running.
there's trees and flowers at the edge. You're next to a waterfall. Grace, you see new star patterns all together in the sky, different than what you've seen before. Computer,
I just
start a
start
30-minute
running.
timer.
Tackle the pig man.
Computer,
Run.
cancel all timers.
Run! Run! Do you tackle the pigman?
Computer,
Ooh.
30-minute timer. All right, and you hear, and he's like,
Okay.
"I've still got you fine."
Wait, did you
Okay,
tackle
so how
it,
much
though?
time do we have to react to that? Can I cast an instantaneous spell?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Okay. Actually, no, I
Freeze
might kill
frame?
everyone. Never mind.
Fair, I guess.
Wait, Shell's got like 17 dexterity. She has got to reach him.
Tackle the pig man.
Tackle
Not if he's epic level. Not if he
But,
runs.
I'm
So,
not choosing
actually,
my character,
Shell
so I can
Shell
go
runs
that
through the forest
late.
and almost catches up to him, but
So-
not quite.
I'm gonna go now. Good night.
What?
Okay,
All right,
Daniel.
man.
Well,
Thank you,
I mean,
Daniel.
it's
Yeah,
on
it's
stream,
not
so
shock.
we'll be able to catch up.
Whatever, at least I'm already running. Run towards the
All right.
mazes.
All right,
Go through
running
them
towards the
exactly same
mazes.
way.
There we
Same.
go.
I
But
just
stops at
head-
that room.
beeline it
One
for
change.
the bullshit we were dealing with.
Remember
When
the-
we finish with the hook and the rope, can I remember to get the rope using my wisdom?
Yeah, I mean, the bridge has been down,
Oh.
Yeah, we don't need to climb that. We just go across
and
the
it's
bridge.
Oh,
still
I
in your
grabbed- I
inventory.
grab the rope.
Oh, I
remember
did
to
have the
grab
rope.
the rope.
Oh.
Yeah, so
All
the rope
wrong.
the rope is back. Like your inventories have reset every time you wake up.
Oh,
But the bridge
okay.
stays down.
No,
That's awesome.
The bridge doesn't
Because
stay
the bridge
down?
stays
the bridge.
down.
Oh, the bridge stays down. Yeah, the things you took out of the cake are out of the cake. The things like the bridge is down. All the dire wolves are dead.
So
The
does that
weird-
mean that
the weird
floor is
pillars
still open?
reset now.
Yeah,
That floor
the
is still
pillars reset each time.
Okay.
All right, so you guys go in, you set up the pillars, and you go through the maze. Do you take the cake?
My character doesn't eat the cake, but she does pocket some.
Okay. The cake is brittle and harrowing. It is in your pocket. Anyone else?
Yay. Yeah, I take some in a cup.
Okay. All right.
Oh no, no cake for me.
Okay. And across the bridge you go. And then you find yourself in the room with a bunch of crying children and women over a dead body. What do you do?
This time my
What hap-
character knows how to persuade the children. Says, "Look at my dragon!"
Okay. And they are amazed by the clockwork dragon. Despite
you
how
guys.
generally unimpressive it is, the way you forgot to wind it up. You just set it down on the ground. Okay.
No, a clockwork dragon isn't a wind-up dragon. It's a dragon made out of machine parts.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just kind of just.
It's a very expensive, awesome item, apparently.
Okay, that's
No,
fine.
it's a toy.
Yeah, it's a toy. All right, so, but it's a very expensive, awesome item.
It's a very
to shell.
expensive, awesome rich person's toy.
All right, so what do you do this time, Necron?
This time.
All
You said
the people
the woman
were the
ran
key.
over and pushed a button, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you just
Can
revive
I-
the dead guy?
Can I inspect the area around where she pushed the button, see if there's any other devices there?
Sure.
Awesome. Is that an insight check?
Yeah. Or an investigation, actually. But...
Oh, hold on. Well, my plus on investigation is 1, so that'd be a 19.
I am going to.
Going to what?
I'm gonna look around for if I can, just walk around the room to look for a key.
Okay, so Necron, when you went over there.
Shit, I suck.
Okay, so you sat down and you're looking at the clockwork dragon with Shell. And Necron, you see a keyhole and 2 buttons. One
You
on the
said
left
2
and
buttons?
one. There's 2 buttons, one on the left and one on the right.
Can you describe the buttons?
Yes, one is on the left and the other is right.
Which one did the lady push?
Roll just a d20 for luck for whether or not you were paying that much attention.
All right, let's see. Just a d20. I'm not sure, huh?
No, you're not sure
Well,
which
then
one.
I'm going to push.
But you do know which lady it was.
All right, I'm gonna. Is she the one that
Her
was moaning over-
violently.
She's the one that the kid ran up to. She's next to the body crying. She's got blonde hair. And
I'm gonna put it. All right, I got an idea. I'm gonna walk up and say, "Milady."
Are you gonna tip your fucking fedora too?
No, but he's gonna talk. He's not an idiot. He's just
It was a
crude.
joke. It was a joke. I'm sorry.
In exchange for some information, I will give you the ability to talk to your dead loved one again.
Okay.
I can't bring him back to life, but I can arrange a conversation.
Okay, and roll charisma for your persuasion, or roll persuasion.
All right, persuasion.
And she's like,
Oh.
"You can do that?"
Yes, I will arrange the conversation if you explain to me what those buttons
Oh, the one on the right opens up to a pit of doom and kills everyone. And the one on the left opens a door.
do. A door to where?
I don't know.
All right, I'll cast Speak with the Dead.
And keep your end of the
And,
bargain. She's not
I'll
gonna
just-
do anything.
I'll just facilitate any 5 questions that she has for him. I'm sure it's unimportant, unless you think it is.
Okay, so
Sure,
she
it's
starts
unimportant.
she starts asking him about all the other whores that are there.
All the other what?
Whores that are there.
Oh, it's lovely.
And she's just like berating the shit out of him for sleeping around.
When she says that, I look at her and I go, "Would you like him to suffer, or just die?"
She's like,
seem
"Oh,
rather
please make this fucker suffer. I have 17 kids.
That sounds like your fault, lady.
17 kids! And look at all these other ones. This isn't even all of them. I don't know how I got here. I'm
Consider
pissed."
this. Then I go, "Consider this a favor." I cast Animate Dead before the Speak with Dead spell is over and command the zombie to run and headbutt the wall as hard as humanly possible.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
So
especially for the kids.
he shambles up, and everyone screams except for the lady that was just.
And he's just
So-
like,
Specific
and-
more.
"What are you doing?"
And the kids are like, "Daddy's back! yay! And then some of the women who weren't really paying attention were like, oh, he wasn't dead after all. Oh!
Yeah.
And then he
My
goes,
character
and just like,
He
he
doesn't know
keeps
what's
on
going on.
ramming his head
You
repeatedly
should just leave
until
him
there's
alive.
just a
And then
pile
just leave him
of
in the room
brains
with
on the floor. And just like,
alive.
he's still ramming though, because he's a zombie. And then
I'm. Oh, sorry. Go on.
And then she gets up and walks over and pushes the button on the left, and a door opens.
I'm gonna wait for everybody to go through the door, and as I leave the room, I'm gonna push the other button.
All right,
Okay.
leave the room.
So behind you hear screams of terror, children falling into a pit and slowly drowning in the sand.
And that's my character laughing. That was hilarious.
I'm just like rushing Shell along. For
My
dragging.
character doesn't know what's going on, but hears laughing and smiles.
That is the most
I'm
terrifying
just
way
like,
to pass the trial of niceness, I have to say. That was the trial of niceness, you fuckers.
Hey man, that's clearly
Okay.
a trial dedicated to the necromancer. There is only
Alright,
one way this is ending.
Alright.
In the name of the lady.
Oh god, you guys are hilarious.
Commend the fat, smelly dwarf on his brutality.
So-
unnecessary but amusing.
So, you enter a room, and the floors are entirely trampoline. Okay.
Oh, fun.
We in
Shell,
fucking,
let's
are
go.
we in a
Let's go,
fucking
Shell.
Immediately start
like a
jumping up and
barn
down on the
before-
trampoline enthusiastically. She has no idea what horror she has just escaped.
Yes. I try to forget the horror by jumping on the trampoline.
He said that he
That
waited for
girl
everyone else to
going.
leave the room, so I'm maintaining that she walked through the room
Yeah, she left.
and then heard laughing, and that is all that she knows.
Yeah. Alright, let's see
I
here.
am
We've got,
Currently trying to get the
I guess she
screen.
heard screaming too, but she can't really tell
I
screaming that is
suggest we
in
move,
fear from
peasants.
screaming that is in
We
joy.
don't want the timer to reset.
Oh fuck.
Go,
that's
go,
right.
go. Jump, jump, jump.
Jump, jump, jump.
Boing. Describe the room.
Drag the child along before it gets left behind.
Alright.
I'm just
So,
bouncing around everywhere.
Rex notices nothing, hears nothing. She is enthralled by the trampoline. Taters is also thoroughly enjoying the trampoline. Bud notices across the wall that there are various recesses in the wall that are all shaped like different weapons. Mew also notices this.
Oh no.
Grace is somewhat distracted by yelling at the children who are jumping on the trampolines. And Necron, you notice that there is something interesting on the other side of the room. So do you, Shell.
I will go inspect the thing that I find.
So Taters and Rex refuse to stop jumping on the trampoline, but Shell, you notice something that looks vaguely magical on the wall.
Jump towards the magic.
All right. And so, Shell,
So
Bud, Mew, and Necron hop across to the far wall. Grace, you are still angry at Taters
angry and walk.
and Rex,
I can be angry and walk.
but you don't notice the stuff on the wall.
We're just hopping around, having a great old time.
So- Okay, so if anyone wants to let folks know that there appears to be something interesting on the other side of the room, you're welcome to. They just didn't notice it, and they're having a grand old time.
I'll say something.
Wait, we
There's a
completed that
thing
room.
over there. Maybe it's
What?
another fun button.
Wait, see, this is how we completed the room. That means the room stays. Does that mean that floor in the? No.
Keep cutting in and out.
Joy,
I can't hear anything you're saying.
I
So
can
like,
hear her.
so any room we complete stays, except for the stone room, right? So it stays the same. So that means the fact that you opened up the fucking floor in the last room and we completed it means it's stuck open like that.
Who says it stays open? It's a trap. It probably closes after everybody dies. Otherwise, you would just see dead bodies
Wouldn't be
everywhere.
a very good trap, now would it?
I don't know. I just
Doy.
yeah, but then that bridge stayed down in that one.
Stop
room.
giving Joe ideas on ways to screw with us. Wait
We
and
ha-
see if he
we-
does it. Don't
Move
give him
on,
ideas.
peasants.
It's like you're reminding the teacher to give out homework instead of waiting to see if she does it. Stop
okay,
giving
that
him
person.
ways to screw with us.
I'm sorry.
We only have so
I
much
just
time.
thought
of
Let's
it, and I
just keep moving.
Fuck.
You have to give us bad ideas to do to them, not the
All
other
right.
way around.
So you guys are up against the wall with
Sorry.
the recesses that are
Okay.
shaped like various weapons. You see a longsword in one of them, and that slot is glowing.
I'm just
Everybody
gonna
yells
I'm
magic
gonna
and
follow
pokes
where
the sword.
everyone's walking towards whatever door they saw. Or whatever fancy thing. I'm just gonna ignore whatever that glowing.
Okay, so
Yeah, what was the thing we noticed?
you notice that there were a bunch of weapon-shaped recesses on the wall.
I thought everyone noticed that. Okay.
Not
Poke the shiny
everyone.
sword.
Taters
Poke
and
it with your
Bud,
hands.
or Taters and Rex are still jumping on the trampoline.
Yay! I'm making
Yeah.
stars.
Rex in
I poked the
particular, she
sword.
rolled a 1.
I
She
poked the
noticed
magic sword.
nothing but her joy.
I am having the best time of my
So,
life.
only
I've
the
always
slot
wanted
where-
to go to one of these places.
What?
This is awesome.
So only the slot, there's like an empty slot for a longsword that's glowing.
The slot for the longsword is the only one glowing because there's a longsword in it.
I didn't catch the end of that.
Yeah. There's a longsword in that slot, and it's the only one glowing. All the other
Oh.
recesses are empty.
I poked the
yeah, I'll-
sword with my hand.
What?
Poke the sword in confusion. My character is interested in magic things. She investigates it by poking it.
It's a sword.
Does it feel different? Does it react to
I
my
roll
touch?
Arcana to
No,
see if
no
I pick
reaction.
up the sword. I jump up
Ooh.
into the air, and I downward thrust into the trampoline.
Okay. So the the trampoline opens up below you, and you fall down into a pit.
would you expect anything else?
Okay, and
Pit
for
never
Does
for
it
the
hurt?
people, you're still falling.
Oh,
So
sweet.
the
So no.
the remaining people around him, go ahead and roll dexterity. I think that would be everyone but Rex and
Wait,
Taters.
is it one giant trampoline or is it a bunch of trampolines next to each other?
You guys were all on that same trampoline that
Uh-oh.
he just stabbed through.
Wait, are we
Great
being
job, fat smelly dwarf.
You're
Okay.
welcome!
Okay, Shell falls down the pit.
Whoa!
For just so you know, it stopped glowing when he took the sword out. And Grace falls down the pit.
Fuck,
And
I'm dead.
Rex, no,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
fine,
yeah.
Rex.
You ever could.
You were still jumping on the trampoline.
Oh, I am?
You're on a different
Yay.
trampoline. You're fine.
Yay!
All right, yeah. So, all right. So Grace, Shell, Necron, you're all gone.
Do I notice them?
God.
Where? Are we just falling down a hole?
You're falling down a black pit of eternity. Let's. You're still falling.
Wait, can I be like, oh shit?
I'll let you know when you hit the bottom.
Okay,
Let's
cool,
see
cool.
here.
Fuck. Can I be like, oh shit?
Okay, and Bud is also falling down to his doom. And Mew, maybe Mew has a chance. This is the worst set of rolls. It was just you guys had to get over a 10. Not a single person so far.
I'm gonna
no,
die.
Mew's
that
Mew's
basically the
falling
idea
down
here?
in the pit. Down the pit.
Fuck,
All
I'm
right,
the only
so
one that did it. Fuck.
so Rex and Taters finish jumping, and you notice that you're all alone.
What the hell? Potato, what happened?
So what do you do?
I kind of just like look around and go, where did everyone go?
Okay, and you
What the fuck?
I assume that I'll notice
I chose down.
sound come
He
like we're
chose
about to hit the
down.
ground.
I
So-
investigate the area.
You see one of the trampolines has a big gaping hole, and when you look down, you see nothing but dark blackness and nothingness. So you and Taters are just kind of peering down into the nothingness, and beside you, you see an assortment of different weapon-shaped slots.
Okay. And you said the longsword was glowing, correct?
No, there's no longsword. You don't even know there was ever a longsword.
Oh,
We
shit.
probably should have filled them all up and not taken one out.
What weapons?
I'm gonna investigate, sort of, not really, half-heartedly.
Okay, so you're a little bit freaked out, obviously, because you're totally alone all of a sudden. You do find a dagger-shaped slot. Would you like to put one of your 2 daggers in it?
No.
Okay, and there's
I
also
don't
a
think
staff-shaped
I will.
slot.
Your inventory
don't think I'll
resets
do
every
that.
time. Do it.
Either.
Go ahead and roll insight.
I don't feel comfortable with doing that.
Okay.
I'll hold off on it.
What are we gonna do? Fall and do nothing for the next 2 hours?
Okay.
I have a feeling if I do it, I'll end up in the same fate. So I'm kind of just gonna look around the room.
Oh, the only reason we fell is because Smelly Dwarf decided to play with the sword.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so
I mean, she doesn't know that though.
So Taters
Well, you know, I solved the puzzle and I'm on the other side of a nice door, and you're the one clearly.
Taters goes and he tries to put a warhammer in a warhammer shaped slot, and the slot starts glowing.
Gandy, I assume we've fallen more than 30 feet at this point?
You're still falling.
Okay. Is
Okay.
it more than 30
So
feet?
wait,
If it's
so
more
it
than
starts
30 feet, then
glowing?
I can't do what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
then-
You're still
then-
falling. It's been minutes and you're still falling.
This is
So
a literal
I'm-
I
bottomless
can't get
pit.
worded edgewise.
Brace yourself.
Can I see that he has done that and be like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to do that and do it?
Sure, yeah. So you put your dagger in the slot starts glowing.
And then I put my staff in.
Yeah,
slot.
and the slot starts glowing.
Cool. Now what do we do?
You got there's like 6 more slots. You guys don't have the weapons to fit in them.
Fuck, that means we have to wait till the timer stops.
Okay.
Or you can jump down into the fun hole. Jump into the fun hole. You'll never know what you'll find down there. Maybe you'll find an open clearing covered in grass.
I'm gonna have fun on my trampolines. I'm gonna
Alright,
just jump.
So Taters and Rex they start jumping up and down, just having a grand old time. They're not
Waiting for the
entirely
clock.
sure what's happened. And then the room starts to shake. Everything turns to gray. Computer, cancel timer.
At least we know what to do for the room this time. Alright.
Yes.
Computer,
So we just start
30-minute timer. You wake up
Start booking.
and you're in like a recess underneath a giant tree. The roots are hanging down a cliffside. You've got a waterfall next to you, and there's a taco stand. There's a taco stand right next to you, and
Are
there's
they open?
Yeah.
We don't have time. We gotta go.
It's got a
Does it smell
24-hour
good?
sign.
I'm gonna walk up to the taco stand.
Okay, you walk up to the taco
I'm
stand.
dipping.
Is there a person in there? Are they like serving tacos?
It's yeah, there's a person in there.
What is this food? Taco.
It's a delicious shell with meat and cheese and
what?
various other things that I can put in there for you. Would you like a bite?
Yes.
Cool. How many gold do you got?
I don't have gold.
Well,
But I could not raise a bunch of zombies and send them at your cart.
I mean, or I could not shoot you with my laser cannon.
You have a laser cannon? That is awesome.
Yeah, it's standard issue for anyone trying to sell tacos in these parts.
How about this?
What?
Oh, sorry. Hold on, I'm actually looking at what I have. Oh, I don't have any money at all, because this, I entered the game with, like, nothing, so I have no money.
You have 1,300 gold pieces.
Oh, I do. I'll give you a gold for a taco.
Well, sure thing. It's 2 for Tuesdays.
Put 2 gold down on the counter.
Well, that gets you 4 tacos. You're a hungry little guy. And he gives you 4 tacos, one of each flavor.
I eat them as I walk to the temple.
Smacks them out of your
Are they
hands
good?
and yell at
They're
you about,
delicious.
what are you doing?
We don't have time. Let's go. And we just bolt.
As I'm walking, I'm like, I'm walking!
Fucking run! Fucking dipshit.
Wasted enough
Let's
time
go.
with these tacos.
My character goes, "Can I has?"
Joe, are
Points
the
at one of your
tacos yummy?
I just
Tacos are
grab Shell
delicious.
by the back of the scruff and just go, we can't. Let's go.
It's so
Tacos!
good.
All right.
No, wait. Maybe if we die again, there'll be a better food court out here. No, think about it, guys. I mean, you're getting that shit, but every time we die, this place gets a little sweeter. I say we keep killing ourselves until it's a palace!
Necron, I'm
What?
going
What?
to make you alive. I swear to God, I will mend the shit out of that heart. Let's go.
I'm not
What is-
dead, stupid. I'm alive.
Exactly.
Saying she
and
won't
I'll
let
heal
you
your
die.
fucking- Exactly. I'll make you live for eternity. Now get your ass and let's
That would
go.
be wonderful. Then I could spread the corruption of death and decay everywhere.
I never knew
I
a
will
taco stand would
heal- I
distract
will
you
make
guys
you
this
feel-
much.
Didn't
If
think
you
would
kill
distract
me,
us.
I'll get to join my lady. If you
Wait,
cause
what?
me pain, I'll enjoy it.
I ask you.
So you guys
Obviously,
saunter
haven't been paying
gently
enough
to the.
attention.
I will make you feel no pain.
Wait, are you saying that?
I
Are you
will
saying
make
my
you feel
delays
with
are?
this?
I have a
Let's
question.
go.
You're
first.
talking while we walk.
go. We don't
Am I to
have
understand that these delays are causing you suffering?
Cause you some stuff.
I
that
just
you don't
leave.
get a move
Can I
on.
just
Alright.
leave?
You know what's
I'll
causing
start-
my character
I'll
go to
suffering?
the-
Just
I'll finish.
tacos that
I'm
you
leaving.
keep taunting me with.
I will,
I just leave and I'm in the trampoline room now. Fuck everybody else. And I stick my staff in the staff hole and my
I mean,
dagger in the
wait.
dagger hole. And
Yeah,
I
you
You
walk
hear the
away.
taco guy behind you guys. He's like, okay, guys, don't forget 2 for Tuesdays. Hope you like it. Tell your friends.
God damn it,
for
Taco Guy.
tacos.
Let's go.
Rex isn't holding my character anymore. She abandoned me. I
Yeah,
run
I'm
towards the necromancer and start asking for a taco.
Okay. He's
He
like,
gives
you
you
got
a-
any gold, girl? 2 for Tuesdays.
No,
1
the
gold, 2
necromancer. I'm
tacos.
talking to the necromancer.
Necron. He
Talking
gives
to
you.
Travis.
Oh,
He gives
okay.
you one of his 4 tacos.
All right,
My
cool.
character is really excited and says, "Thank you," and eats it.
Sure thing.
It's
small
delicious.
child.
You like it. It's even better
Shall we
than
get a
rotten
robot?
old cake.
Yay!
Computer, how much time is left?
No.
25 minutes. All right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I say we get some more cake in our pockets and go back to the trampoline puzzle.
All right, who puts cake in their pocket?
Me.
Yes.
Anyone else?
I am dipped in the trampoline room and I shoved my staff in the staff hole and my dagger in the dagger hole. And I am currently jumping.
Oh wait, but wait, how are you gonna get across the chasm?
There was a bridge, remember?
I fucking
No, no.
did! Fucking damn it! Chasm! God damn it,
It's the
Necron!
happiness room. Happy sadness room.
Fucking
Alright.
kill you.
Serves you right.
There's actually a lip around the whole room. You guys just have to roll
Okay.
dexterity
Roll on the
to
lip.
go across it.
Oh no. Really? You're gonna do dexterity? I hate you.
All right, Necron falls down.
Oh, I
Rex!
make it. Yeah.
You make it. Grace, you fall.
You know, the button probably closes the traps. Could have tried that before we left.
And
I'm
then
gonna kill
Is
you.
this the
I'm
chasm
gonna
with the
fucking
bridge and
kill
stuff like
you.
that, or was
No,
this
this
the
is the
chasm?
chasm.
this is the
Oh.
challenge of niceness.
I thought about it. I
I'm
just
going
didn't
to kill
care.
you.
How far across is the room?
Is going to die. He
Guys,
Going
we
to
have to open
kill
our
me?
box. Calm
What?
down.
How big is Gandy? How big is the
Go
room?
this
It was-
fucking lady.
It's
Swear to God.
it's just 60 foot by 60 foot.
Okay, so they're down there. I say screw it. I crawl
All right,
across the edge
Mew's
and
fine.
then I close it.
All right, so
Ugh.
Necron
Close
and
the
Grace
thing.
are down in the pit together. Everyone else is gone, and Rex just closed it with you guys
Closed
down
it.
there.
They'll come back once the timer goes out.
Okay.
Alright.
So
We go to the trampoline room and we just
So,
bounce and have a good time.
Necron and
Can
Grace,
Can you,
you're in
can
a
you
dark.
Hear me,
What?
Can you actually hear me if I call out when the door closes?
Sure,
I'm
if you
trying to
shout.
figure out if this resets and I'm still in here, I will torture you the next time you sleep, child.
And I giggle
How deep
maniacally.
is the pit?
What?
I'll see you in my
Deep is
It's
the pit.
60 foot deep.
Don't get mad at me
60
when I
foot
kill
wide.
her.
Good, Rex needs to. I've already got space cancer or something. Okay, I have nothing to lose. This character is meant to die, but will live forever.
Can I incite my way out of the pit?
Incite your way out of the pit?
Yeah, you
See
use
if
my
there's any
insight.
like left. I've
Wait.
closed
Gonna
the
put-
ceiling.
Natural
Please.
20.
Alright, you could probably climb the edges of it if you could get up to it.
Probably.
But
I've closed
but
the
it's
roof.
closed.
That's
There
what
is
I-
a
that's what
very
I-
impressionable child standing at the top of the pit. Just saying.
Open the pits.
I just giggle maniacally and be
Roll
like, "Oh,
persuasion?
he'll be fine." So sweetie.
Alright,
'Cause
so
we gotta fucking wait for them anyway.
Natural
alright,
20.
it's a
again.
natural 20 persuasion. So Rex, unless you get a natural 20, he's
No,
persuaded
he's
you.
rolling against me. He's rolling against my character.
Okay, then well, she basically didn't even want to not push the button anyways, right?
She doesn't
Yep.
know which button to push. Give her your best speech on which button to push and why she.
Both of them.
My
No, really,
character hits
one.
both the buttons and goes, "Okay."
All right, and it opens back up, and the door closes.
And then I'm gonna try to throw Rex into the pit and close it.
I'm already gone. I'm
She's
in
already
the
gone.
room.
Went to the other room.
I'm in the
Damn it! My
room.
vengeance has
Got
been
my staff.
taken.
Is there not quicksand down
My
there?
dagger
You guys
is
need a
in the
rope?
hole.
What's
I'm
happening?
like, get your ass in here. Let's go.
I deserve that for destroying the trampoline, but
Exactly.
he's still mad.
Okay,
Fucking
So-
please, let's
All right,
go.
are there any
Grace.
spots for like bigger weapons like mine?
oh, okay. So did
You're
you
still in the
roll?
trap
Did you
room.
roll your acrobatics to get out? Grace, you can try and get out too.
We're all having a great old time.
All right, Grace, you got out gracefully. Necron, you fell back down.
Jesus Christ, what level is done? You know an 18 is considered like a level 12 check, right?
It's 13.
I'm just giving you
You got a
shit.
13. You weren't
Try
supposed
again.
to fall back in the fucking pit. All right,
Ah!
all right, you got out. You got out. You're good.
I'm not paying attention.
I shove my bow in
Ah.
the thing, I shove my dagger in the thing, and I wait for them to shove their things in the thing.
We have to
Okay.
open the door again.
I
Yeah.
closed the pit and I opened the door.
All right. Cool. Very clever. Okay. So you guys are in the room. The trampoline that you stabbed through still has a big gaping hole in it. The long sword is back in place, and you guys see various weapon slots.
What are the different weapon slots? I saw longsword, dagger.
There's a warhammer, a dagger, a staff, a halberd,
I've already got the staff and the dagger covered.
I'll take care of the warhammer.
and then there's a
Put my halberd in
great
there, but we're gonna
axe
have to run.
as well.
Ugh.
Put
Battle
my halberd
axe?
in there, but we're gonna have to run because
A
they're already
great
got a
axe.
minute away from me.
Oh,
My
okay,
character is
fine.
staring into the hole and going, "That's where we fall down."
Shell, put your
there's a
weapon
hole
in
tempted
the
to
hole,
push you.
sweetie.
Oh,
Which
wait, that
one? She holds up 2 hand axes, a great axe, and a mace.
Put the
Nope,
great
tempted to
axe in the
push.
great axe hole.
All right, so
Okay. She puts
All
the great
right,
axe in the
so-
great axe hole.
all right, so the great. So Mew puts a short sword in. Rex, you put a dagger
Staff and a
the
dagger.
staff. All right, Taters had a great hammer, but it looks like Necron put one in. Let's see
Warhammer.
here,
Shell
Yeah,
put
Warhammer.
her great axe in the hole too.
and then Bud puts his rapier in a slot. Shell puts it in. All right, so Grace, we're just waiting on a halberd.
I stick it in the hole, but I tell everyone we're gonna have to run. It only has 5 feet away from me.
Oh yes, you wouldn't want to go back to that big field with the taco stand, would we? That
Swear to
would
God,
be
if you get
so
another-
bad.
If
Oh,
you get another
no.
taco, I'm going to slit your fucking throat.
Yeah,
All
there's
right,
gonna be a
so-
taco coming
so
out of it.
I brace myself and get ready to dip.
All right. So the lights
Better
have all
run.
lit up, and a room opens up in the middle, right next to Mew. Which for now we're just
A
on the
room opens up in the middle.
we're here. We're on the WWS map. Okay. Boop.
Swear to God.
We're back in the WWS.
Just believe that it's the trampoline room. Okay. Don't make me fucking draw trampolines. All right. All right.
Okay, so dip to the middle of the room.
Why? The door is right
That's
here.
a good question. I've been asking myself why all night long.
All right, there's
Walk
the door
through
right
the
there.
doors.
Okay.
I'm walking through.
All right.
Door
Okay.
where?
All right, right there. Necron goes in, Mew goes in. Bud, Shell,
your
you're gonna
phone's
have to
everywhere.
roll dexterity.
I am.
Well, I guess actually, only, you, Grace, you would be the only one who has to go fast. They can all just go first through it, and then you could run.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm rolling dexterity as
Okay.
you asked me to.
All right, you're fine. So
No,
roll
you don't have to
dexterity,
roll it.
Grace.
Great.
Other than that, I'll just Misty step my way through the door.
Misty step. Could you describe this action? What's a misty step?
I briefly surrounded by silvery mist. I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. So I just teleport
Oh, cool. That's perfect. All right, so you get
instead
through.
of dealing with throwing another roll.
All right, and that's why if you had done that initially, then you could have.
So then are we in
Back
room
up.
number?
All right, so you you go through the door and it slams behind you as soon as Grace goes through it, and there's a giant wall of spikes on your left and right that is closing slowly, and a long hallway in front of you.
That also filled with spikes?
No, there's no spikes on the floor. There's just spikes on the left and right.
Okay, and the hallway is entirely filled with spikes on the left and right.
Yep.
Well, this is obviously going to close on us.
Yeah.
Child,
You
you go
think so,
first.
Taco Boy?
Yes. Oh, Taco Boy. If I took on that name, would I get more tacos?
Slit across the throat if you take on that name.
You keep.
I swear to God. You're gonna be feeling pain with your lady.
With your lady. The lady of
He,
pain.
he pulls out his self-flagellation stick and starts hitting himself in the arms and face with it. Oh no, don't hurt me, Daddy. That'd be terrible.
Okay.
Idiot.
Now I'm gonna hit
Alright,
you with
so-
my own whip, you little bitch.
Do it.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
cracking
the
it.
I start
The-
running
all
down
right.
the hall.
So Rex is running down the hall. While you guys have been arguing,
Ooh,
it's
I'm gonna
gone
watch her
about
run.
half of the distance that it needs to close to squish you.
I'm
Okay,
fucking.
how wide is this hallway now?
It's
Gonna
not
kill
very
us?
wide.
Is it gonna crush all of us or just the ones that have moved
10
forward?
feet, 5
It's
feet.
the spikes are right next to you already, closing.
Ugh.
There's no places without spikes.
Are there a bunch of dead bodies in here already?
Oh yeah.
Bro, we
I'm
don't
gonna
have time
cast
to talk.
animate.
You don't have time. We need to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast animate dead and try to get the corpses to hold the corridor open.
How many can you do?
I can do up to 3.
Okay, so you got 3 corpses. All right, the bones crawl off and they start to slide towards each other on either side. And
I start running.
Okay.
I'm just running.
Dead ass
All right,
sprint.
so Rex, who so it looked like Grace and Necron were arguing. Who was running?
Me.
Running.
I was running.
Shell
Oh, man.
and Rex were running. So go ahead and roll dexterity. Yep, you're
Fuck.
good there.
Fuck.
Could this be
Fuck.
strength related? Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I would like to
Wouldn't that be
Alright.
athletics to run down
Oh,
the
is it
corridor?
safe?
Sure, you guys can do athletics. That's fine.
Athletics.
I would like to summon my halberd and jam it in the above my head to prop the walls open.
Athletics.
Okay.
Wait, that's
Assist in
Arcana.
So you're
Arcana's not athletics. Let me try that again.
I did a 13 for athletics.
There we go.
okay.
Hey, Shell, you sprint
All right.
past me and you're like,
So Shell and
I have the muscles of a muscle
Necron,
man.
despite Necron's efforts to delay things, he ends up picking up the pace when his skeletons aren't able to hold things. So Grace, you're telling me you're
Useless
standing
bones.
still and you're putting your halberd between the two walls.
I was made dead. I'm also going to assist in holding the walls open by summoning my halberd and
It's like 3
between the
seconds,
closing
by the
walls.
way. The cast time of the spell, for what that matters.
I understand, but
It's
if
the
you
same
get
thing.
No, I'm
6
letting
feet
him
away,
know.
it disappears. So wherever you are, you would have to stay for it to
feet
have any
away for
effect.
more than a minute. I have a minute to run before it disappears.
Oh, okay, cool. That'll work. All right, so you're putting it up. It's bending very quickly under the force of those. You're pretty far back at this point. Do you want to roll athletics?
Ew.
Grace.
Roll acrobatics instead.
It's athletics, unless you wanted to.
All
right, so
there you go.
so it looks like let me roll for Taters here. Okay. Bud. All right. Taters, Bud, and Mew are all extremely distracted by the skeletons and the halberd, and they start trying to push against the side of the the spike walls. And Grace trips and falls, and behind you guys, Shell, Rex, and Necron. Shell, Rex, and Necron. You guys have all made it up into a clearing, and you hear screams of pain behind you as everyone behind you is impaled and dead.
Beautiful harmony.
I know have to start over again.
Maybe.
Okay.
How do you know Necron won't solve the next puzzle on his own, huh?
So,
Because
Apparently we can't do anything right.
all right. So you enter into a clearing, and you see next to another waterfall. It's kind of like the upper part of the waterfall. It looks like the Pig Zebo, baby shippopotamus, but it's so big. It's so much bigger than you've ever seen it before.
Like big enough that there's a door on it somewhere?
It's huge. It's almost
Wait,
as
just go
big as the
piggy?
gazebo
I go
shippopotamus was.
I'm going to inspect it.
You were dead.
No, he's not.
I go Piggy.
Oh, am I the only one that's dead?
No, you, Taters, Bud, Mew are all dead. Yep.
I rolled like a natural 20
go
on my
to it, and I'm like,
dexterity.
holy shit. I just go, oh my god.
You're like, that's a big ship.
This is the contraption your friends travel around on.
It's Pig Zebo. Run.
I touch it.
Okay. It oinks.
Is there like a door somewhere?
Yeah, there's.
want
It
to
looks like
piggy?
you could go in its mouth.
All right, I go in its mouth.
Okay, and all
I
right,
call
you
it
see.
as well.
Go ahead and roll inspection.
Okay.
Inspection. You mean investigation?
Investigation, whatever you want. Inspectigation.
Fuck. I suck.
Woohoo! Man, those bad rolls are paying off now.
Okay.
Karmically.
So, Necron,
Really? You wanna talk
you
about
see
karma?
that there's a little slot, and it says "Feed me," and there's a button.
I'm gonna dump
All the cake in it.
the pocket cake into the hole and press the button.
Okay.
I just shoved the cake at
You haven't found this,
Necron.
Rex. You're still outside.
No, that's why I'm throwing it at Necron because he's being an asshole.
Huh?
What?
Oh, I'm still outside. Okay.
You're outside of the pig. He went into the mouth.
Okay.
You were investigating around
I
the
tried-
outside.
Fuck. Can
Okay.
I find the door?
Sure, you found the door. All right, Necron.
crawl in.
It oinks with glee. Woo! And the door opens up briefly, and you can go inside.
I will
Yay.
go inside.
Okay, it closes immediately
party.
behind you.
Damn it.
Okay.
I
So-
put the cake in the slot also, learning from watching, and then push the button.
Okay, roll wisdom to see whether or not you were actually watching hard enough.
I watched
No.
and I was like, okay.
Okay, yes, you saw the whole thing and you were very impressed.
When I see her come in, I pat the child on the head. Good girl, you're very smart.
I did it! I'm so
All
smart!
right, and Rex.
I do the
I
same.
like this one.
All right, you put the food in the slot. You push the feed me button. It opens up. All three of you guys
Rex had cake?
get into the ship.
Rex didn't get cake.
Yeah,
Rex-
I shoved cake in
Yeah,
my
she
pocket.
shoved it in her pocket. She just didn't eat it.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
The first
Anyone
time I
ate the
ate it,
cake?
the second
You know,
time I
it's-
shoved it in my pocket.
Okay.
You know, I just had to say, I mean, it's horrible, but if you don't have cake on you and you ate cake, you could still technically put some cake in there. You can always throw up.
So,
Oh god.
all right, guys. Mew, Bud, Grace, and Taters all wake up in a field. It's got tall,
I'm just gonna go slit my throat.
tall trees. There's 3 taco stands, and they're arguing with each other about who has the better tacos. And then you hear, I still got your Piggly Wiggly.
I would rather
Damn
die.
it! Just
Are they
dip.
I would rather
Just fucking
die.
dip. Let's go. We have to run, guys. Just fucking go.
You're
Let's
not
go.
there,
Heads
Rex.
up, guys. It's 10:01.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
So-
how are they?
No worries.
1 a.m.
And then the ship flies overhead and the pig oinks at you. And you hear the person that normally would poof into smoke saying, "Come back here, ship! Come back here!"
Fuck you, asshole.
And
Yell out the speaker.
and the pig Zebo Shippopotamus now hovers overhead and opens its mouth, oinking ominously for you to get inside.
Oink, oink. Get in, assholes. We're going shopping.
About time you fellas got here.
I would rather slit my throat.
I would rather
Oh,
split-
look, the big, strong adventurers that know better didn't get here before the stupid, smelly dwarf.
I'd rather slit his throat.
I don't like this guy, but that was pretty funny.
You can slit your
All right, guys.
necromancer party.
Good job. Good job.
I
So
just
the
passed
three people who got to the end, you guys are gonna get bonus. So 3 of you guys made it. That means that there's a 3 bonus that I'll determine what that gives you guys for the ship. And each of you has increased affinity with the ship now.
Yeah.
We're friends now.
You want to write that
Yay.
down somewhere? I'll put that in notes. Bonds. Higher affinity with ship. Does the ship still have the really nice smell inside that makes us all happy and comfortable?
But because you're in there, it smells like death.
No, I'm asking, seriously, I'm asking Joe.
Yeah, no, it's we'll get to that, but yes.
Okay.
So Necron, Shell, and Rex increased affinity with the ship. Good job, guys.
That was awesome.
That was a really good. I think for a bespoke campaign that I wrote today, I think that was pretty fucking good.
Nice.
Okay.
And I
I've been
thought you
sitting on
guys
this all
did
day.
pretty good. What?
How do I become a champion?
Okay, so let's look at your character. But seriously, guys, really good job.
Do I add
I thought
XP
that
or
was cool.
something, or what do I do?
Oh yeah, how?
Yeah,
Did you
I'll
get XP?
I'll add experience to the party. It's pretty late. So
level?
we've got
Level
the
5?
affinity. The main thing is folks need to also get to the proper level. So I got to go through and double check.
Oh, we'll get to it later.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I'm assuming we still have the weapons we put on the rack. Gosh, I hope so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't have
Okay.
I still have one dagger left if that's
That
the case.
that weapon was like my best item, so I hope so.
It's fine. You guys, I mean, right now they wouldn't be on your person, but you're here. You have a spaceship. You guys could always go in and get them again.
Okay, we'll just assume we got him back
Sure.
somehow.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you did that maze plenty of times already. I figure it would be just second nature at this point. See, I told you I could pull off a time loop, okay? I told you I could do it.
Time loop made me want to rip my hair out.
You know, the time loop campaign I was originally talking to you about was like a time loop every 1 or 2 sessions. This was a very different experience. Good job.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty hilarious. All right, so on your side, we've got race, background, class, and level. All right, Shell. So I think what you would want to do is you go over here. You want to do
Cutting
champion?
out every other word.
I want to do champion.
You want to do champion? Okay. So I think you go under abilities.
Hey man, do you need me for anything else? Because I gotta start getting ready
It's
for
under
sleep.
abilities.
Hooray.
I did it. No, I'm
you.
good to go. Anyone who needs help with their character, though, I'll help you before calling it a night here. Folks on...
For what? You cut out every other word.
Am I cutting out for everyone or just him?
It's I think more for him than anyone else, but I do hear you cutting out a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit here.
Because he's hearing people cut out that I'm not hearing cut out. So I think there's like 2 issues going on.
Okay.
I have to.
If anyone else needs help during the week, I'll help. If it's our
I'm
fantasy
more than
rounds.
happy to open this up outside of that. I got the champion added to you. Just so that folks know, the way to do that was to grab the little eye next to it and drag it to the abilities tab. And that
Was I
seems
supposed
like
to drag
it did it.
the features in there also? Because I just did that and it did add them, but I don't know if that was an error or not.
No, that should be fine.
Okay.
So
That's,
wait, do
that's
we
how you would
level up
normally
or
do it.
no?
Cool.
At this point, you guys are level 5. So if you aren't already level 5, we should make sure you level up to level 5. Looks like both of your characters are level 5.
Yeah.
I will say Rex is the one that earned the affinity with the ship. Just FYI.
Yeah.
But I thought Rex actually did pretty good job. Just saying.
That's why I didn't give a fuck when he was like, "Oh, I can kill you." Be like, "Bitch, try me."
Oh, you know he's like,
You can
you know he's
fucking
mostly
try.
talk, right? Just so you know, Rex, he's a lot of talk. He makes
Yeah.
threats. He's
Computer,
not gonna
stop.
I'm not going to actually kill a party member. That's that's like.
Please do, because
Look,
this
if you
character
want
was
him to
supposed
kill you,
die. She
well,
was
you know what?
supposed to die, and I
Re-
freaked out, and I keep freaking out that she's gonna.
Necron
die.
gives
Like,
out death
gotta
like
be a
I give out
character.
hugs. If you want to die, you just need to ask. It's free. He's
I
really
would've
very
said
giving.
I have space cancer.
Uh,
I want to find that out first.
I'm sorry to go back down the champion route, but I have another situation like this. I have a fighting style I can choose.
Okay.
All right, guys,
Alright.
I'm out.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one, all right?
Good night.
Peace
I
out.
gotta go too.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Andor.
guys.
Good game tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, great game.
I
I
gotta
have
choose
to
a
go
fighting style.
because I have to work. Fuck. So good night. And see you in the next sesh. Or tomorrow. Are you streaming tomorrow, G?
I was gonna be playing Orbis, so I'll be in the channel and hanging out. I may or may not choose to stream it.
Okay.
All right, let's raid Grimlock,
Yeah, I'll be
guys.
here for it.
So
Wait.
if you're able to help with the raid, I'll still be in the voice. Everyone
Okay.
on Twitch, thank you so much. I had a great time with you tonight. Let's go ahead and read off the credits real quick. Yeah, what do we have tonight? We had some good stuff. We had first of all, you guys all did amazing. That was really fun. I got cheers from Fantasy Grounds College. Thank you for popping in, Fantasy Grounds College. I hope you enjoyed the show. And a resub from JST Link. I believe it was 8 months. Thank you so much for your support. Everybody, I love you all. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow.
Goodbye.
And 20,000. Good stuff. Let's raid.